Last time, Hearsome, the Fey Prince, had invited us to the Sinclair estate in order to celebrate High Harvest Tide. When we got there, we were introduced to all of the different Sinclairs and some of their servants. There is Julius Sinclair and his wife Eleonora, their oldest son Declan, and the two twins Bethany and Charity Sinclair. We were also introduced to their coachman Samuel Benningsworth, as well as the one in the maid in the kitchen, whose name I did not have in the same Cindy Benningsworth. Um, we got a tour of the estate. There was a hedge mage. There was a pond with a large oak tree. There was a vineyard, and some of us tasted the wine. It was delicious. In the back, there was an entrance to a cellar that we didn't go down at that time. But then in the upper corner, there was a greenhouse and some beautiful flower gardens. Um, and then we went inside the house. There was a study with a skeleton and a dragon. Talked a lot about the wild hunt and King Oberon's pastime and how that was a reason why they were brought to the Feywild. The skeletal dragon was, they told us the story. It was their town of Greenboro, and the dragon's name was Interex. And it was an adult red dragon, and they defeated it, saving the town. It was at a crossroads near Boulder's Gate. The library we went to next, it had some occult objects as well as some magical items. There are also two dogs in the library, one very old and lazy, and the other quite friendly. And we found out the family had about 15 mastiffs that were all the father's dogs and all very friendly and well behaved, or so they claimed. We went to the sitting room, and the fire blazed, and a figure emerged from the fireplace. He had the head of a skull. His head was the skull of a stag, and he was a towering figure that disappeared, and the fire went out. Declan was with us at the time. He was the one giving the tour, and he acted like he didn't see anything, which we believed is truthful. But later, Hearsome was talking to Vin and was talking about Har Harvest Tide mythology, and there's a story of the Great Stag King, and he has a great flair for the dramatic. It is said that any who see him are destined to have a great adventure in the next year, and that he is a fae who likes to foretell the future. Pavel decided to spend some time in the library. He used detect magic and found spell scrolls on their Revivify, Healing Word, and Burning Hands. Eudora found a book on magical bloodlines and other types of magical peoples. And I went out and looked at the pond and the tree for a little bit. There were some marks that indicated that maybe the girls like to play on the tree. Pavel was looking for stuff in the library for some cursed items. And Detect Magic also let us see that Pavel could see that all the Sinclairs had a magical necklace, that Hearson's fiddle was magical, and Vin's stick is cursed, which is interesting. We went to have dinner, which was very fun. We played a game. First they told us their stories. They told us that they were great hunters and that the children all kind of followed that line of being great hunters, except for Declan, who had a funny and comfortable look on his face. He may not quite be so on board with all the family business stuff. But they told us that King Oberon invited them to this plane to participate in the Great Hunt. And has allowed them to stay, and it's been 80 years since they left the material plane and have been here. Eleonora asked Pavel about his magic. He decided to cast sleep in the room and use the pixie dust from a fallen sprite. They are elves and didn't fall asleep, but Declan and Eleonora went flying for a little bit, and Hearsome found it funny. Eleonora asked if well, maybe not Eleanor, but someone asked Eudora if she comes from a demon, and she seemed a little uncomfortable, but said that she's here for a reason and not there, which I thought was an interesting and good response. But eventually we played a game called Who Am I? Each of us kind of went around playing, and we all did. It was a really fun game, and we all went through asking questions to figure out who we are. But the night ended seemingly a little early, but Hearsome said he had business with Declan and left. Pavel asked about the magical necklaces, which I think they just said were part of their lineage and didn't say much about them. They asked that we did not go into the basement or bother the mastiffs, but we did go into the library. Pavel went into the library, and he read about the third of the dead three, who is Merkel, the Lord of Bones, claiming power over corpses and souls. His cultists are those who seek to claim lore, power, and even fealty from the deceased. The other two of the dead three are Ball and Bane. But eventually, through a lot of little bit of trickery, Pavel was suggested to open up the hatch in the library, and he conjured Sally to kind of help with that. But of course, the dog started barking, and Samuel came in. Apparently, Samuel and Cindy had a little bit of a falling out. So Eudora very sweetly got the two talking together and told them a beautiful love story. And Eudora told Samuel and Cindy a story about a young couple that raised her, and apparently were ripped away. Apparently, all of that was ripped away from them, and if effectively Eudora got them out of the library, but she also apparently helped them patch up a little bit, which was very sweet. But at this point, both me and Pavel went down the spiral staircase and to a storage room. We hear Hearsome's violin upstairs. It was a very lovely song. But we discovered there were bodies in the basement, as well as like a plague mask and bear traps and other stuff. And we quickly regrouped and got together and started panicking, which was fun. And at that point, we soon found out that this night we were going to be hunted. I don't know if someone else wants to pick up from there all the things that happened after that. I had so many notes from last time, y'all.
God, that is amazing.
Yeah, those were
so
great
far.
notes.
You did a
Yeah,
great job.
seriously.
Someone else can go when we started being hunted.
Oh boy, we just panicked some more.
Yeah.
We did a lot of panicking and like plotting and planning. I think ultimately we sort of went into the next room in the basement. And this is the room where this is actually a very large room. There were some empty kennels in this room, as well as a crank for the drawbridge that I think leads up into the estate. And there was this magical wall. I think it had a symbol on it. It was glowing green. Pavel approached it and had a vision of Queen. Oh no! What is it?
Mab?
Is Queen Mab?
Was the evil one?
Yeah, that
Mab.
was the
It
evil
may
one.
be
Yeah.
Queen Mab. Approaching the Sinclairs and possibly making a deal with them. I don't know what Queen Mab got from them, but she gave to them after they sort of begged her. She gave to them the magical necklaces to hide their true nature, which through the vision learned that they are ghouls. Because they had taken to a practice of cannibalism, they had been cursed to become ghouls and undead, and so Mab did some sort of ritual with them to conceal that, to hide that true nature, and facilitated them being able to meet with Oberon and make a deal to persist in the Feywild and participate in their great hunt, which is to drive the night hags back into Hades. Sort of after seeing, all of those events unfold, Queen Titania, appeared in the vision and seemed to be looking at Pavel and speaking directly to Pavel. and she told him, he gained the knowledge of how to undo the glamour that's concealing the Sinclair's true nature, and that there are 3 things that we need to collect from this house to be able to do that ritual, which are I've got it over here, which are a heart of paper and leather, which we believe to be like a journal or a diary that we're still looking for. A seed from a giant, which we thought might be a seed or a walnut or something from the great oak tree that's outside, and then one of their tools of destruction, which I don't think we know yet what that might be. So those are the 3 things that we're looking for.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I got some new handouts for you all as well. Pictures of the Fae people that you've seen so far, the royalty. At least Pavel has seen in his visions. So,
Ooh, the queens.
yes.
Cool.
Mm.
Cool.
Cool.
Gosh.
That's so awesome.
Wow.
These are crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, I think you described Oberon as having oaken flesh, and this is clearly ash flesh.
Yeah.
This
Let
is
me
true.
speak your manager, please.
In the different lighting, it looks
Unacceptable.
oaken. The lighting's all wrong in this picture.
It's all about them angles and the lighting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will say, in Pavel's vision, he was told to tell her some that
Yes.
King Oberon wants to talk to him.
That's
Yes.
correct.
And then did we fought? I don't know if we got this far. After we went back upstairs into the library, we fought one of them and some of their ghouls.
Part of
Who
them.
was it?
Julius.
That was Julius?
It was Julius we fought. Yes.
He
And he
didn't
laughed.
die. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he-
evaporated in like smoke or something.
He enjoyed it and was like, "Ha!"
And we got
Get
his
necklace,
necklace.
though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Who has
Who
it
has
right
that?
now?
I don't.
I
I
don't.
didn't add to mine.
I guess
I
we
believe
left it in the
Pavel
library.
picked it.
No,
Or
we
you looked
didn't.
at it.
Someone picked that up. I just don't remember who.
I think Pavel asked about it, but I don't know that anyone picked it up.
Uh-oh. Pavel probably would have picked it up, though,
Well,
right?
Pavel was looking at it. Surely he had it in his hand.
Of
Mhm.
course, Pavel is
Sure.
adding it to his collections. of
Yeah.
Amulets and necklaces
hoard.
that decide
It's just his thing.
that disguise your true self.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's this kink.
But we'll still in the basement though. We did fight some ghouls down in the basement as well, but we didn't. I mean, I don't think we killed all of them. I think we barricaded the door, didn't we?
Right.
did.
There was
Yeah.
something in the room, but I think we chose to ignore it because it wasn't one of the 3 things. We were pretty sure.
What was in the room?
In the
It was
ghoul
like it was
room.
just it was something like
Oh,
shiny.
right.
I thought that's all I wrote down. I don't think any of us got like a great view of what it was because none of us really went into the room. We just kind of beat it.
I don't think that.
Right?
I don't think that
Well,
was in the ghoul room. I think that was
yeah,
in the
There was
room
something-
that we
there was
were
something
in.
shiny.
Oh, you know what? That was
the other
you're right.
room.
That was from before. That was with the bigger room.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I have that.
I think we established the only shiny thing was just like the metal cages. There wasn't actually a shiny thing there. I think.
Right. Yes.
'Cause
There was
we-
no object
we-
or anything like that. Yeah.
Because we pretty well cleared the room. Yeah. But I think we're all right that the ghoul room was just ghouls and there's nothing needed there, so we barricaded it. We dropped the drawbridge and we disabled it so it can't be raised again.
Mm-hmm.
And then I think we had the option of going one of these 2 ways, but instead we decided to go back up to the library.
Yeah. To try and go for the book angle.
Mm-hmm. But then, after defeating Julius, we looked around for the book, and I think we decided that we needed. It was the paper heart or the heart of paper and leather was more likely like something more personal than in the
Yeah.
library. So we went
Mhm.
upstairs, and then that where we
Is-
ended was
yeah.
where we encountered
Declan.
Declan.
Except right
his
before
hawk,
this,
and
I do want to note that we were very nice and we did not hurt the doggos, at least not our favorite doggos.
We did manage to save 2 dogs.
We did, yeah.
Mhm.
Julius sacrificed one and murdered the poor
He
dog.
murdered
He
it,
did.
yeah. Shame on him.
Shame.
Bad guy.
We're gonna find that cloud of smoke and we're gonna kill it again.
Yeah.
Um,
Maybe you will.
I
Or
remember
maybe
weird-
we'll all die.
yeah.
That's the
Maybe
tone
we're
I
all
got
dead.
from the DM.
Yeah, that's possible too. I did write down a weird note towards the very end, whenever we were interacting with the dogs, that for some reason Tamila was reminded of the wolves that were attacking Grace in the woods. And I have no idea what that means, but there was something dropped there, some kind of hint dropped there. But then, yeah, we went up to see Declan with his hawk and one of the tailors, and yeah, that's where we left off.
All right. Anything else anyone wants to add? I think it was a great recap.
That was, I think we got it.
Okay.
So much, such a good session. So much happened.
There, we had wine at one point when we were getting a
yeah.
tour. We got to have wine, and now that this is a scary haunted house with things are not what they seem, I'm scared of what that wine. What did we drink?
Maybe it was just really good wine. Don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Cannibal.
Ignorance is bliss.
No.
What did you eat for dinner?
For whatever reason, so
Any of you have
If
the pot
poison-
pie?
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh, how terrible.
Yeah, we had a whole dinner.
there was a lot of meat that just fed to dogs, and yeah, I don't know.
These rabbits, they fit.
It was
Sorry.
rabbits. That was
No, no,
rabbits.
yes, right.
Listening to Shadow.
Okay.
Shadow at least ate normal food.
Yes, poor show. No cannibalism.
All right. So as you climb the stairs into the room, you see Declan with his blood hawk and one of the tailor butlers here. And as he sees Tamila, he says, "Don't worry, I'll take care of your panther." And he readies his rapier. Go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh no. I wasted
Oh.
that.
The bad guys didn't roll very good, so.
Also, last time I remember we had bad rolls. We had such
We
bad
did.
rolls last time.
It was very bad last time. It was the worst.
Mhm.
It was one of those days.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't
then-
mind going first. I don't know what to do.
You have 3 targets in a small room.
I'm starting. Oh no. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, fuck it. She's just gonna go up and probably just whisper in like a low growl. Az here, and try to get his attention off of Tamila.
Okay.
14.
Miss. As he nimbly dodges out of the way.
Tears roll down my face as I try and I
Yo.
miss. So I go in. He like deftly dodges out of the way, and I was not expecting his deafness, so I like cut into air for my second, as I frustratingly just kind of gather my wits. I will move this way to kind of get out, but not out of his reach, and I'll end my turn.
Okay. Pavel.
Okay. Oh, they make such a nice line.
Oh yeah.
But he's a rapier user, so it's probably not a good idea. I'm going to go with Just Toll the Dead against Declan.
Okay. Is that Wiz or?
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. Oh, that wasn't the attack roll. I have to go over here for it.
Oh, he rolled a nat 20.
Okay, good for
Well, I
him.
guess it's good to burn the nat 20 there.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah.
Better than an attack.
I'm going to move back against the wall, I think, and then I'm going to order Sally to run over here. Well, I'm going to order, yeah. Oh, I forgot to roll initiative for Sally. Oops. Let me do that really quick.
Yeah,
I'm
get her
gonna
in
give Sally orders. I want her to run over to the other side and to attack all the bad guys.
Okay.
Oh, there we go, Sally.
All right.
Okay, and that's it.
Sorting and then. Okay. Declan's gonna go. That you said eyes here, so he's going to attack you with his rapier to your right here. Yes, 21. 4 damage. And he's pretty fast. He's gonna attack again. 26. 5 damage. Piercing.
I immediately cough up a lot more blood, and you see the part that was bandaged earlier from Pavel's herbalism kit or healing kit, whatnot, has split open and looks like it's pouring a lot more blood.
Aww.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We taunt a lot for a person who's about to die.
Yeah, the beak, the Bloodhawk goes in and tries to peck at you from in coordination with him.
Good coordination.
Yes. They have pack tactics, so he gets advantage. And so he rolled a 20 for 4 piercing damage.
Yeah. You see them just like probably peck like Eudora once in the forehead and she just drops immediately. Oh, that's hilarious.
You see a big grin on his face as he tells the hawk that he's a good boy.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
And the hawk begins to fly. Where is he gonna go? What's his speed? Oh, I have the Declan, not the hawk. Hawk speed. 60 feet. Well, not much room in this room.
60.
Because he's flying.
Oh my gosh, Birdie, go get air.
Let's go in this corner for now. Okay, Vin.
Oh, well, that does change things a little bit.
It
Hi.
doesn't. Beat his ass.
I was gonna say, I don't currently have a healing potion, so, and I know you would. I don't. I think he's just gonna beat his ass.
All right.
I think that's the call. So he's gonna
Beat
go
him
in, and
down.
I'm just gonna smack twice.
Avenge me, Vin.
Well, smack once with the quarterstaff first.
Yes.
Boop. 18?
He's gonna use his rapier to parry that.
Okay. And then kick 13. So that's gonna miss.
And then he dodges that one, yes.
Okay. And then because I'm guessing you used his reaction,
Yes.
I will back up over to here.
All right, spreading out.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Sally.
Sally is gonna follow orders and run over to this side. And then take a short bow shot at the yeah, I guess at Declan.
All right.
Pew! Here we go.
Nice
Here
sound
goes.
effect.
Get Sally.
I didn't get the roll. I got the damage.
Oh, it's I can re-roll it, but
Oh, did the macro mess up?
It was 2 GM. I used the macro on the
Oh,
short
whoops.
thing.
Is it 2 GM still? My
Yeah.
bad. It's a 23.
Me-
Great job,
Yep.
Sally. Getting the first hit on Declan.
Yay. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, no, that's it for Sally.
Good job, Sally. All right, the tailor is up. Declan pointed out to Milla at the beginning, so he's going to start heading in that direction. And I believe he has ranged attacks. There we go. So he'll move over here. And then... Oh, I forgot to set up his macros. That's okay. I'll just pull up his sheet.
Wait, is
Okay.
this Declan or Julius?
This is
This is-
This is a tailor. This is just one of the servants of the house.
I meant
Um, The main
is
guy is
Declan.
Declan.
And
So-
earlier we killed Julius.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
But not really killed, but yes.
Yes, right.
All right. So this tailor's gonna throw scissors at Camilla. And that is a little slow. 15 to hit.
That hits. That hits.
Okay, 4 piercing damage.
Ow.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
So
scissors wedge
beautiful.
into your arm. Okay. You're up.
Camilla's gonna come forward and give Eudora her healing potion.
Okay.
cool.
Do I roll for it or does Eudora roll for it?
You can choose.
Is it 2d4 or right?
Yep.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
All right. Slash roll 2d4 plus 2. Okay. You know what? I'll do it that way. All right. 6 plus 2 is 8.
Yay, thank you.
Okay. And then I mean, she doesn't really have an action to do anything else, but I think she wants to climb up on top of this table to be taller. That
Okay.
is that is her turn, and Shadow's gonna
Aw.
move there. But... Okay, that's my turn.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, Eudora, you have the life back in you.
I open my eyes and I cough up some blood, and as I see Tamilla's shadow kind of moving away from me, I recognize her actions as I groggily wipe my eyes and smear some blood across my cheek. I'm gonna grab forward to Declan, and I'm going to try and grapple him and talk to him and say, Declan, why are you doing this? I thought you were being so nice with us. Isn't there something more you want than this?
Okay, I'll let you make the strength check with advantage as you're distracting him with what you're saying.
Cool. Athletics, right?
Yes, athletics, sorry. He's going to use acrobatics.
20.
Very nice. Yes, you were able to restrain him with your strength, and he will respond. The family's success is also my success.
Okay.
Pavel.
Alright. I guess I would have
Ooh.
moved here maybe to try and just fully
sure.
grapple him.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I need to keep going after Declan with
Mhm.
Toll the Dead, so that's what I'm gonna do.
All right, now he's injured.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez, wrong one. Again. There we go. Oh, great.
Oh no.
That's the
Well,
worst
he only rolled a
feeling.
9, so actually, yeah.
So
That
four.
But it's the lower one.
Big
Yeah.
4.
Yeah.
So sad.
It's
Mhm.
okay. What do I want to be?
He's a dodgy boy, but he isn't a healthy boy.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna move up to here.
Okay.
Since he's grappled, that feels good. Okay, that's it.
All right. So let me see. Okay. He's going to try to break the grapple here. So he's going to make another acrobatics. You can make another strength or athletics.
Okay. Oh, not great. 14.
Yeah, he got a 20 this time, so he's able to get out of your grasp. But that did use up his action. But his little birdie's going to come swoop in and try to peck Tamila here. For 22.
That hits.
Okay, and that does 5 piercing.
Ow!
And then it's going to try and go away. Do you want to take an attack of opportunity on it?
Can I do a non-lethal attack at it? Is that a thing I can do for attack of opportunities? By short sword?
Yeah. Yeah, just declare it when you're doing it, and that's fine.
Alright. Non-lethal, gonna attack with my short sword. Okay. Wait, that was damage.
roll?
That was damage. That was damage. Sorry. Okay.
Oh, nice. Actually, yeah, that's enough to knock it out. It's not a very it doesn't have a lot of hit points or anything. It's just a hawk. All right. So it's an X. I should just do a sleepy. Okay. Then.
Okay, I'm gonna run around.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't count how many steps I have, but I feel like 40 feet of movement. It's yeah. So after he said the comment about like the family success is your success, Vin is just gonna come around from behind and be like, I don't know about that, man. You know what they say about that with failure too. Your failure is also the family failure. I'm gonna smack him with advantage because of flanking.
Yes.
22.
Nice. Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that is gonna be 10 bludgeoning.
Woof.
And then I will do a kick as well.
Okay.
24.
Nice.
Or another 7.
Nice. He's looking really rough right now. As you've bludgeoned him a bit, and you've noticed where you've hit him, it's very necrotic. Like his skin is falling apart from where you've hit him.
Great. That's not disturbing at all.
Yeah.
Is that visual or is that just
visually
feeling?
you notice this. All right, Sally.
All right, Sally's gonna just keep doing what she was doing before.
Okay.
I will short bow from the sheet. There we go. That's a good step.
Nice. All right. Let me check. Yeah, he's gonna let that through. He has to. Parry isn't enough. Oh, yes. Sally gets him right in the eye socket. And the brains splatter a little bit on Vin, but mostly on the ground. And he again turns into a puff of smoke, dropping his amulet, and disappearing through the door. All right, Taylor is gonna try and come up to Tamila now with his scissors.
How many scissors does he have?
He's a tailor. He's got like a what's a bandolier of scissors.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
That's funny.
All right. Let me roll that. Okay. Okay, that's only a 12.
Miss, finally.
There we go. All right. Okay, that's it for his turn. All right, Tamila.
I am going to short sword stab at him.
Okay.
11. And I'm going to offhand try again. That's another 11. Yep. How's it go?
Yeah, melee is not your strong suit right now. Although +5 is pretty good.
Yeah, same
Just
as
bad
the
rolls.
Just bad rolls.
All right, Eudora.
He's going to definitely go in here. She's gonna get up, use half of her movement, and then she's gonna use the rest to get up here. Where the only person left who's fighting Tamila, and she's gonna try and slice at the feet with a short sword.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know if
Oof.
that will work.
Yeah, it knocks you off balance trying to go so low.
Nice. Okay, and then I'll go with my offhand.
There you go. Yes,
Cool.
That's a hit.
6 piercing, as she probably swoops in, is a little short as she dives in, and then she'll go in a second time a little bit forward. She'll lean.
Yeah, and that one sinks into it. Definitely, again, more like rotting flesh as it. And then when you pull your short sword back, it's like grayish brown, not very healthy looking. Okay, Pavel.
Okay, Pavel will toll the dead on the tailor.
Okay. What you got, Taylor? 16.
16?
Yes.
Yeah, that passes. No damage.
Okay. Hawk is knocked out. Vin.
Okay. Running along.
Mm-hmm.
Hitting him in the head, hopefully.
Mhm.
23?
Yeah, that'll hit.
Nice rolls today,
Yeah,
Vin.
Look, I'm gonna suffer
Getting
in
all
a
the good
different
ones.
game on a different
Yeah.
day, so it's fine. 7. Is he still up
Yes.
at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
He looks rough for sure, but he's still up.
We'll do a kick as well. 18.
Yes.
For another 6.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I think I smack him hard over the head, and as he like kind of like starts turning around, like to come and attack me, I just kind of like sweep underneath him, and as his feet kind of go out, he just kind of like bashes his weak skull, I guess, against the table, and just one final crack as he just falls to the ground. Dead.
Very nice. Yes, he is super dead.
Woo.
Nice job, everyone. Okay.
Still alive, everybody. Right?
Yeah,
Bye.
I suppose.
I'm gonna jump down from the table and pick up the hawk. Just inspect it to make sure it's okay. It seemed like a normal hawk, like a normal animal.
A blood hawk is slightly different. See if you can make a nature check.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay. You know, bloodhawks take their name from their really bright crimson feathers, and their dagger-like beaks. And they are a favored animal for hunters, for tracking prey and working together in packs. But they're not like undead or anything like that. This is a normal creature, a beast.
I am going to very carefully rest it on the table, and not hurt it.
Well, isn't that thing gonna wake up?
No, not for at least an hour or so.
Oh,
Fine.
all right. Okay, that thing really did me for a number. Thank you, Tamila.
Of course, but just out of curiosity, do we have any of these left? Holding up the empty vial of healing potion.
I will nod, and I'll say, I have... Wait. Oh, no, I don't have one. I will shake my head and say no.
I don't.
Looking at Pavel.
No.
Okie dokie.
Uh-oh.
Good to know.
If
It's a good
we,
inventory check.
Yeah.
if we find like just like some salt and pepper somewhere, and I can get a couple hours, I can make another one. But
We had a
Yeah.
couple hours. I feel like
well,
I'd feel better on my own.
Yeah.
Well, earlier, I think I did something. I didn't tell all y'all this. I told Pavel, but I think I'm a sorcerer, and I think I was able to heal myself a little bit. I don't know. I don't know how
Okay.
useful or how consistent it is, but maybe I can heal all y'all again. I can't do much though.
Well, I was stabbed with scissors.
Are you looking bad?
I'm looking about half as good as I normally would.
Because I'm looking about almost a little bit like around a third.
I feel like you should probably use that on yourself before others.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Also,
I don't know.
will
I
you
was
speak
just.
in rhymes too. Is that a sorcerer thing as well?
Sorry, speaking in rhymes?
Yeah, you know how Pavel has to speak in rhymes to do his magic thing.
I don't think so, because it was more just a feeling that I had. Like earlier when I
Oh.
was petting those shoot, what were they called? Dogs?
Mastiffs.
But
Yeah, dogs.
mastiffs, thank you. When I was petting no, I remember the word dogs, but not mastiffs. When I was petting them mastiffs, I don't know, I just had a very like a very nurturing kind of feeling, and then I was touching the dog, and I think it made him feel better, and then I don't know, I kind of hugged myself because I was feeling very nurturing, and then I started to feel a little bit better. I just don't
Okay.
really know. I didn't say no rhymes or anything, but
That kind of just sounds like it could just be like a happy feeling. Have you?
that's true.
Is it? Are you just feeling happy feelings for the first time in a while?
Oh
I don't want
no,
to.
this is
I
a
don't.
very
That
distressing
sounds very mean.
situation.
Yeah, this sounds very mean, but you know.
I don't think I'm very happy right now, no.
Well,
All
but
right. Well,
maybe you could still try the nurturing feelings and hugging yourself again, and maybe a rhyme wouldn't hurt. I mean, if you wanted to try that.
All right. Pavel, do you know of any rhymes maybe that I could do?
I to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
What rhymes with feel better?
Maybe something like I'm feeling like a nasty bug. Won't someone come and give me a hug?
Oh, all right. I don't feel like a nasty bug, but I guess I'll say that. I'll say I feel like a nasty bug.
I'm sorry, I don't think I got the right meter either. It's probably not gonna work. I'm sorry.
I feel like a nasty bug. Oh, it does not work. I really wish someone would give me a hug. I try to like hug myself a little bit. I'm not getting that feeling that I got before.
It's my fault.
Oh.
No, Pavel, it's not your
too many
fault.
syllables. It's my fault.
I don't think so. I think something's wrong with me, Pavel. I'm so sorry. I don't want you questioning your abilities just because I can't control mine. Well, is there anything in this room? I'll just maybe I'll try again later.
Oh, look, skulls everywhere.
I'll
This
start
is a
ritually casting
continuation
detect magic
of-
again.
Yes, go ahead. Yes. This is appears to be a continuation of the library. This is more scrolls focused. Lots of scrolls about their family history, the town that they lived in, and other hunters and their famous stories.
Hmm. Can I look at this fiddle on the desk? Whatever else is on the desk?
Yes, you can. Just on the desk appears to be someone was working on a song for the fiddle.
Is it an interesting song?
Does your character know music?
Who can read
Do
music?
you have any proficiency with an
Oh.
instrument?
I do not. I assumed there were words to the song. That was the only part I was curious about.
It's just
No,
notes on a
gotcha.
page, yeah.
Oh, never mind. No, none of that.
All right. And Pavel, are you doing a ritual cast?
Yes.
Okay. Anyone else want to do anything during this 10 minutes? Yep.
Yes. May I go to it? What I'm assuming up here is a door.
Yes,
Based on the
that's a
carpet?
door. Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just rest like my back against this corner or something and press my ear
Okay.
against the door while I kind of heal. I know it's not a short rest, but for Eudora, she's just gonna sit and try and listen for anything beyond the door while she tries to heal her wound.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. Okay. You're not hearing much. You hear the sounds of an old house, you know, the creaking of the floors and the ceilings and the wind on the windows.
And myself coughing blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
While that's happening, can I just like look around the room to see if there's like any scrolls that look like particularly wrapped with leather or anything like that I could think like, okay, you know, this has the possibility of being like the paper and leather heart thing.
Yeah, make a perception or investigation check.
Perception's much better.
Yeah, I figured, but thought I'd offer. Okay.
14.
14. There's some that have like leather cords around them, but based off of your wisdom score, you don't think that would match up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I also look around the room for anything interesting or noteworthy?
Sure.
14.
14. You look around, and you see just like what appears to be a chess game in the middle. You see these random like macabre skulls, like you mentioned earlier. It definitely reveals some of their darker side to them. That is probably why they did bring you up here. But nothing else of note. All right. And then Pavel's detect magic spell goes off. Can you tell me if that goes through walls? You might have muted yourself.
Sorry, I was muted. Yeah. So it's stopped by certain materials, more quickly than others. So I'll just put it up.
Yeah, let me review that real quick.
Can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay. All right, so you kind of can get a good chunk of this half of the house. So let me just double check a couple of rooms real quick. You sensed a well, no, that's not. You sense something in the distance in like due west direction, but you can't tell from here exactly what it is.
Okay. I'll let people know that there's something over there.
What type of sense is it? Do you get a type?
Double check. It is loading. It is conjuration.
Ooh, loading school of magic. Oh, never heard of that.
Conjuration.
Oh. Oh, there's something over there. So I'll sort of keep that in mind while I guess I can have a dig around up here too, maybe.
Yep.
Just-
So yeah, what are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I mean, there's a lot of scrolls up here, but I know that they're not magical scrolls.
No, just documents mostly.
Yeah, I just want to go through their cupboards. I just want to look for anything looks important or impressive. Not just rooting around in their stuff.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a perception or an investigation.
So wow, we all rolled the same.
Guys. It
Different
looks like a bunch
modifiers,
of
same outcome.
boring history documents. Like this person had this person, and they
Okay.
had this job, and that sort of thing.
Gosh, they're boring.
When Pavel pointed to the wall, I wanted to go over and check and see if there's any kind of hidden door or compartment on the wall.
Yeah,
the
perception
dark
or investigation.
Same modifier.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little better.
All right. Yeah, as you're looking around this wall, you are not sensing any hidden doors here. You do sense that as you're knocking on the wall, you sense there's definitely a room in that direction. But you'll probably have to go through the door to get around it. The regular door.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna pick up Declan's necklace
Okay.
as I walk by over here, and I'm gonna hand out and offer it to Pavel and say, "Do you want to carry these?"
For my collection, of course.
There you go.
Can you tell if they're, I don't know, useful for anything other than protecting ghouls?
Well, they're not as ugly as this other one. I mean, I just see that with the detect magic, they're like illusion, right? Or something else?
Yeah, I'll double check. Yeah, it's illusion.
Magic. Gotcha.
Oh, I know
I think you
how
saw in the
to-
vision, Mab gave these necklaces to them.
Yeah.
And
yeah. So
yeah.
I'll share that. I mean, they're from Mab. They're. I know what they do is that they sort of conceal that they're undead. They're ghouls.
Do you think they're dangerous? I mean, like, maybe if I put it on, I'll turn into Declan, and I'll look like him.
I mean, it's an illusion. I hand it to her.
I'm gonna put on the necklace and see if I turn into Declan.
Practical research.
This is a great idea.
Okay.
Everyone supports it.
If it turns out to be true, it's a great idea.
Wait. What about I take Julius's over to Sally?
Oh, Sally. Okay.
Oh, you're putting the necklace
okay.
on her?
I put the necklace. I put Julius's necklace on Sally.
Yeah,
Yes.
as soon as he says that, I do not put the necklace on me. We're gonna do this with Sally.
What?
As you do so, you see Sally turn into a voluptuous woman with
Ooh.
long blonde braids that are tied back in like a Viking style and wearing like a heavy armor and just a beautiful, strong looking woman.
Oh, that was Sally.
Oh.
Maybe we should
Sally?
drape this over Nebula.
Can Ellie talk now?
It's just disguising her to look like her living
Okay.
self.
all right.
It doesn't give her any ability to speak,
Oh,
unfortunately.
but this is actually kind of helpful.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can take Sally in places. Yeah.
Yeah. It'll just be mute.
Oh boy. Okay, Sally.
Maybe Sally can like be I don't know, what do you call it, like a distraction. Like maybe she can like walk up to Hirasum and like distract him.
Yeah. Maybe. If that's his type.
I really want to try this on Nebula sometime too, but
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah,
skull. Yeah, she's a skull. It's okay. We can hang it around her.
well, yeah, we'll just like drape it on top of the skull. I don't,
Or if like if we like do Pavel's plan of making a skelly friend out of Nebula, maybe
maybe
would
then
be better.
Well,
Be
either
like a whole person.
well, either way, I'm gonna take the one that I almost put on my neck that was for Declan's. I'm gonna give it to Eudora. Say for Nebula for later, if you want.
All right. I'll open up my bag with a wince and put it in there. Thanks, Demilla.
All right, what would you like to do?
Onwards.
I mean,
yeah, there wasn't anything in here. Unless is the hawk the weapon of destruction?
I was thinking maybe like the hawk or the mastiffs, because like what are their tools? They're hunters, so the animals, or maybe they're cannibals, so maybe something in the kitchen is their tool of destruction.
Very vague.
it is very vague.
Really, anything can be a tool of destruction if you try hard enough. So it's really just their tool.
Yeah, I feel like they're... Eudora, I also think that it's mastiffs, but I'm not very smart, so I don't know.
And my preference would be to
Me
not use the mastiffs or bird as a tool of destruction if we can find something else more reasonable.
I mean, I guess realistically, their necklaces are really kind of weirdly their tool of destruction, right? Because like do you think we would have come to a house that would have been like full of ghouls? No, it's the trap that's their tool of destruction, right? And this is their trap.
Yeah,
That's
a good way to
fair.
think of it.
Though
I think I'm reaching, but I think
it's a little.
I don't know. Maybe it's vague for a reason. Maybe we can put a lot of things in there. With
I still think we'll know when we see it. Let's keep looking.
Okay. So where are we looking now? Do we want to go back downstairs and go to the tree?
I think we should go to try to get to the... I'm guessing there's a hallway out here and we can just go to the next room. I want to check out whatever this magic is.
Okay, I guess.
On that note, do we still hear Hirasum playing his fiddle? Is that still playing?
No, you don't.
Gotcha. When did that stop? Did we stop hearing it when we went into the basement?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yep. I'm on board with checking out what's on the next room.
Okay.
All right then. I tried listening and I couldn't hear much. But I've been coughing up some blood, so maybe my hearing's not as good. I don't know if one of y'all wants to look in again or hear again, but I didn't hear nothing.
I'll press my ear up against the door, listening.
Okay. Perception?
Anyone?
Wow, you listen very carefully. You do hear some movement throughout the house, coming around downstairs, and further to the west. Not in the room next door, but like down where, like if you imagine the downstairs, like where the kitchen area would have been, up here. So someone downstairs and someone up here. You hear movement.
Do you hear someone up here more towards the west, you said? So, like,
Yeah,
I hear them,
like a few
I hear
rooms
them.
down. Yeah.
Convey that to the group.
All right, then it might be that we're safe here. I'm gonna try opening the door. Y'all want me to back up? Or maybe you can use that crazy hand thing, Parable.
Oh, yeah.
But this time, I'm gonna back away first.
We didn't really investigate the tailor. Did he have anything looking like it was worth looking at on him?
So many scissors.
Yeah, he has a lot of scissors. Just regular like
I'll take a few scissors.
Yeah,
I was
just
gonna say,
regular
do the
old
scissors
scissors.
count
Yeah.
as darts? Or
Yeah,
what
I'm
do they
taking
count
a
Yeah, they're
scissors
pretty much
too.
like darts. Yeah.
I'll take like
Yeah.
2 scissors. I'll
Alright,
fill
there
up
you go.
my little
how
Or
many
like
does he have?
throwing
thing.
daggers.
Yeah.
Um, but is he a ghoul? Is he undead?
Yes, he is a ghoul. Yes. You can tell his, sunken eyes and rotting teeth and flesh that he is definitely not living a normal life.
So Pavel reaches out, and the gloved hand appears at the door and
Mhm.
turns the handle, pulls it open.
All right. You see a hallway, a bench across the way, and a window to the right. And the hallway proceeds to the left, which is a balcony that goes over the stairs.
Eudora will try and be as quiet as possible and sneak out and just peek her head out.
Stealth check.
Mm-hmm. All right, I don't have clanky armor, guys. Hopefully it's good.
That's a
Got
good
rid of
idea.
it. Got rid of it for a reason. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Unseen. Just a blood
Mhm.
trail.
Super silently, you step out into the hallway, and you do not see any persons or movement in the hallway. But as you step out, make a dex save for me.
Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. 14.
You notice your foot crosses a tripwire, and behind you, you hear the sound of arrows. And then let me see here. Let's check. Give me 1 sec. Oh, okay, it's not a dex save. It's just making an attack roll against you. Sorry about that. Let me make it the roll. Okay, one rolls, wow, a 25, and the other one rolls a 11. So rolling the one that would hit, that's 5 piercing damage.
Holy shit. I feel like Eudora is super silent, but still falls flat on her face with like arrows stuck in the back of her neck. Then more blood in the hallway.
You know how I shout? Like I rush out.
Oh my god, this is so funny.
New plan. Eudora, how about you go last and you watch the rear?
I like is
For known
what's
reasons because we trust you too much.
Eudora, are you okay? What's going on?
I'm okay.
Oh, okay. Like I'm pulling
can
out
you
my
just take
ears.
Can you just take out that arrow in the back of my neck?
Oh man. I look at the other two.
Pavel, she's
Okay.
asking you to do it.
Okay, I got this.
Anyone can do it.
Alright, I'll take a stab at it, figuratively.
No stab. No
Make
stab
a
pool.
medicine check.
Oh, okay. I'm okay at this. I could be worse.
All right.
11.
Perfect. Yeah, you take it out without causing more harm to her, and you're able to bandage it up.
Oh, thank you, man.
I hand the arrow to Tamila.
There you go.
You
It's
know,
actually a
that
crossbow
side-
bolt.
A crossbow bolt. Okay, I can't use that, and I'll,
Oh no.
I
I'll
don't know
put
if
it
it
down
would know the
behind me.
difference.
Yeah, you got more ammo. Right side, Tamil.
I don't have a crossbow. I can't use this, unfortunately.
It's
If y'all
got a
do
pointy
see-
thing. It's the same thing, right?
I'm gonna hold up my very long longbow arrow. I'm gonna hold up the other one and be like, if y'all actually see any more of these, I could actually use them because I did lose a couple in the room that we barricaded with the tools in it. So
Okay, we'll start hunting.
Right.
not a
Okay,
priority,
I mean,
just in case.
How about I go first, guys, and then we'll go from there.
Alright.
Okay.
Just watch out for things. I tripped over there. I think they booby trapped the house.
Okay. So going forward, I will be looking for traps as I proceed
Okay.
to
Make
this
a
door here.
perception check for me.
It's a low roll for me with a 12.
You are
I'm
not
leaning
seeing
on.
any tripwires or levers or things that would be trap related, you think?
I will proceed very slowly
Mm-hmm.
and stealthily down this hallway.
Did everyone make a
Follow.
stealth check? That's stealthing.
No.
We just have
I did
Eudora,
not.
so everyone else make stealth checks.
Oh, double 20, so.
Nice.
By the way, would you like me to have an aura for my detect magic?
Yeah, go ahead. That'd be easy. Make it easier.
I think I'm leaning on Pavel, which is hampering his stealth. And I'm saying, thank you, Pavel.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was Vin.
Well, both y'all. Yeah, he got the thing out and you're patching me up.
Careful on the door. And traps.
Okay. He'll whisper just like okay, and then I'll just look for traps on the door, and then if seeing none, we'll open it.
Okay. Yeah, you see no traps on the door.
I open the door.
All right, you see the master bedroom here. Dotted around this large room are plush couches and chairs, tables and ottomans. A large four-poster bed stands on the north wall. To the south is a set of glass double doors to a balcony that overlooks the front lawn. And in the distance, you see the drawbridge, which is lowered currently.
Nice. I'll whisper back to everyone. Just the drawbridge is lowered. That's good. Let's go carefully inside, everybody. Still looking for traps. Not sure where the traps actually are. Even I will proceed. Oh boy. I don't really want to know what their fun time is now based on what I'm seeing on their bed.
Oh
But
God.
Uh-oh.
I
I'm
see a
not there
lot of
yet.
mass
Yeah,
and some
you'll come
unnamed
in
objects
here.
on the bedside table next to it.
Pavel, do you see your glowing thing?
Yeah.
You see food on this table, Pavel, is has that conjuration energy.
Oh, it's the food. That is. Is it? What kind of food is it? Is it pie?
There's a
meat
mixture.
pie?
Yeah, there's a mixture of food. There's a gourd or a cornucopia with like fresh fruits spilling out of it, and like a cheese board and a meat tray, and a couple glasses of wine.
It's the food?
What do you mean? The food has the ability to conjure things.
Well, the food has magic, and the school is conjuration?
Oh, is it? Does it give them powers or something? If we eat it, we get powers?
I mean, conjuration moves things, mainly.
Moves, though.
So if you eat it, you might go somewhere, or you might bring something here.
Oh, dear Lord. I hope we don't bring anything here. Should we stay away from it then?
And neither of those options seem particularly good, do they?
I'm really curious about this. I mean, maybe we just collect it for later, and we figure out what it does.
A little
after
snack
all of-
for later, right?
I just start picking up the food and putting it in my backpack.
Yeah, you've gone through a lot of the food in your backpack, so it's time for a refresh.
I'm just carrying
Yeah.
one of the glasses of wine. I'm not going to double fist, so I've got just one of them, and I leave the other on the table.
There you go.
Is there anything in particular that's glowing more than others? Just all of it?
All of it.
I feel like this is why. We're gonna find out later it's like something really cool and we're gonna wish we had taken it all.
You have almost all of it. You're just missing one wine glass.
Yeah.
One glass of wine.
I'm gonna order Sally to come in and grab the other.
She's not gonna be able to attack stuff.
Wait, so
Like
Pavel did
her
pick up
short
all of it?
sword. Yeah.
Wait, let me see. Does she have a shield? No, she doesn't have a shield, so she
Just a
can
melee.
use the short sword.
Yeah. There you go. All right.
I'm sorry, I might have missed it. Did Pavel take all the food then?
Yeah, you
Pavel
shoved it
grabbed
all in
all
his
the
bag.
wine?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha. All the food plus
Yep.
the wine. Gotcha. I thought you
Yep.
just had the wine. Okay, let's look around for the book or a book.
Or a seed or a tool of destruction.
Honestly, if we find a tool over there, I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I feel like that
comment on its
Pavel.
constructive
I mean,
ability.
Pavel's the one collecting things. That's all I'm saying. Nose goes.
All right. Off I go then. Whee! Charging off to the other side of the room.
Okay. And you want to do an investigation or perception?
Yeah, I'm gonna look around. Uh-huh.
Alright.
Where's my character sheet? There it is.
Can I help him?
Ooh, help me.
Advantage.
I like to post up by the entrance here and just keep an eye and ear out.
Okay. Make a perception.
Thank you for the help.
Yeah, that help really came in handy. Yeah, as you're going through and kind of raiding the room, you do find Eleonora's journal tucked away in her nightstand. Its entries begin long before the curse befell the family. It details her life and her personal troubles at the estate. Later entries tell of Julius's concerning and distant behavior. And the final entries detail the family's change into undead, their hunger for living flesh, and the hooded stranger's visit and the magical jewelry.
Well, I'll let everyone know that I found that and grab it and take it.
All right. Mark that you have Eleonora's journal. Other than that, you do see that there is another door there to the left, which may have things in it. But you're not detecting magic in that direction. You are
Okay.
getting a if you're walking around the room, you would get a ping of magic to the north, though. And you would
in the room
recognize that
or-
as the not in the room, in another room. You would recognize it as the fiddle, Hearsam's fiddle.
Oh. They'll say that. Oh, here's some around here.
I heard some sounds earlier of someone nearby, on this floor at least.
Maybe it's here some.
Maybe, yeah.
So I'm gonna just like sort of turn around. It's like I think we found what's in here. Do we want to try this door? Maybe checking for traps this time.
All right. Do you want someone else to check for traps? You seem to be very good at investigating things to make sure they're.
Okay, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Before they go in, what do I see from the outside?
The outside remains quiet. You do hear, yeah, you got a 20. You do hear the sound of movement. Oh, hang on, you can't see that. I'm on the wrong layer. In this direction, it appears to be coming from that room over here.
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear some creaking downstairs, and outside you hear the distant giggles of the girls.
Oh,
Oh boy, great.
but
Outside-
I don't hear anything that seems to be coming towards us, right?
Right. It seems to all be very distant, except for the whatever's in this room over here.
Okay. I'll
outside is
let
in,
everyone know.
outside is in like outside of the house or
Yes, outside the house.
Okay,
You can kind of hear it a little bit through
through the window.
through the glass doors here.
Oh, they're glass. Oh, it's a balcony out there.
It's a balcony. Yep.
Got it. Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll relay
Yeah.
that.
Maybe we can check the balcony next. Maybe get a spot on the girls, but maybe this door first.
Sure thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold your wine, Pavel. That's how I've been helping this whole time.
Okay.
Following you around, holding your wine.
All right.
Okay, very good. The door does not appear to be trapped.
Okay. Mage hand it open.
You see a very dusty room of appears to be a lot of old sewing supplies, mannequins, dress forms. Some of them covered in cloths, and all of it covered in dust. But you don't even see footprints here. It seems like it's been utterly unused for decades. You don't sense any magic from there.
Yeah, there's no magic.
You are getting another ping of the what appears to be that same conjuration as the food from down here.
Well,
this
perhaps
room.
their tools of destruction are hemming supplies.
Oh, this has some sleeping vibes to it, doesn't it?
Some what vibes?
Sleeping Beauty with a spindle.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry. Sorry. Well, if this room was the tools of their destruction, why would it be so? Why would no one have been in here in so long?
I don't know. I'm just guessing. I mean, do you want to look around this time? I can take the wine back.
Yep, here's your wine. Yep, I hand that back to
Take the
you.
wine. I swirl it and like give it a nice like waft.
You can
You
ignore
swirl it
that.
like
Sorry.
you drink, you swirl it like you drink it.
No, I'm not gonna drink it. I'm just gonna.
Just doing the fancy wine taster thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Aerating it.
Yeah, but I can look around the room. I want to look around the room.
Alrighty. Give me a perception or investigation. I guess with advantage since your wine glass is being held.
I do get advantage.
Yes, you get advantage.
Just roll it again. What I have? Investigation, get a hit again. Sorry, pretty high. It's 21.
Okay. Yes. You don't find anything of note here unless you're really into like sewing and crafts and stuff. There's some like vintage sewing and weaving supplies here, but
Do I get any like? Do I find anything that helps me tell why it's been so dusty and abandoned? Like, is there nothing useful in here?
that would be more of an insight, maybe.
Can I roll insight?
Yeah.
10.
You're unsure, but it's probably something to do with them being undead and perhaps not having the same desires they once had.
I suppose that makes sense. That if they're ghouls and undead, they wouldn't have much need for clothes if their appearance is just held up by magic only.
That's a bummer. In the middle while they're all investigating stuff, I'm like really concentrating on warm, fuzzy feelings. And you kind of hear her pipe up. I got it. I think I don't feel too much better, but I don't know. Do I look better? I guess she turns to Ven, who's there.
Yeah, I was about to say, can
I think with your passive perception, you would have noticed that some of her wounds did close up, especially the one that you worked on.
Okay. By worked on, do you mean the one that I pulled the arrow out of?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Let's be clear, there was little work done. Vin will go, yeah, I mean, I guess it looks a little better. I mean, it feels like it's a little bit more than a positive attitude then. Wow, okay.
Did I see it with my detect magic?
Yeah, you would have sensed.
Yeah.
What is cure wounds? It's
Merch.
conjuration or
Enchantment?
Evocation?
evocation. Let me pull it.
Who knows?
I know healing spells are all over the board, so like
They
Yeah.
are. They're
that-
so
I think-
over the board.
I'm
evocation.
getting it.
Evocation.
Yeah.
Evocation. There
Yeah,
you go.
I turn around and rush into the other room. Like that was magic. You did magic. You really are.
It did
sorcerer.
work. It did work. Oh, that's great.
Right. Okay. Just in case, I'm gonna hide real quick. You guys have fun with your thing, and I'll hide under the couch
Why are you hiding?
because I hear girls laughing, and when they come, it can be a surprise.
Right. I heard
They're
them
out-
giggling too.
They're outside. Like, are they on the balcony out there?
Ooh, are they? When I heard the giggles, were they like that close?
No, they weren't that close.
Oh, okay.
They seemed distant. Yeah.
All right, I'll tell them that I didn't hear that they were that close.
I gotta place a window.
Can I peek through the panes of glass on the balcony door?
Oh, see, Jamil, they're really not. I don't know. They just seem creepy. She wouldn't say that. Eudor doesn't think they're creepy, but I do.
I think it's facing the wrong way. What? Trying. Okay, that didn't work. That might take a minute. Hang on. This is all one line. Can I disconnect?
Eudor's gonna continue to try to do more healing magic on herself, knowing she's out of heal. Well, I
Yeah.
know she's out of spots, but she doesn't.
Yeah. Let me see if I can. That just show you everything. Okay, that seems to just be the outer wall. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. So you do see out into the yard, right?
I see out into the yard, yep.
Okay. You do not see
Can't-
anyone in the front yard there. The hedge maze is obscured, though. You wouldn't be able to see into there.
I don't think the girls are immediately here, at least.
Was that fixture always an inverted pentagram? I
Yes.
say, pointing down here.
No.
Which
Oh, I
one?
wish I had noticed.
Mm.
Like a star, right? Stars are good.
Yeah, stars are great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go see here some.
All right.
Wait,
Yeah, I
what,
assure you it didn't change from day to night.
wait. What are we going to say to Hearsome? Because Hearsome, tricked us into coming to a place where we are going to be
Well,
died.
I don't think Kirsten knew.
Yeah, the whole thing is that they were the whole thing about the covenant with Queen Mag is that they were able to pull the wool over Oberon's eyes. But it's weird that Titania does seem to have known.
Maybe they recently found out.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe something we did in the basement.
Maybe Hearsome just found out himself and somehow told them. But then why did I get a vision from Titania? It doesn't make any sense. But we should talk to Hearsome and let him know what's going on.
Okay, I think there's at least a chance that he already knows, and that we should be careful with that. But okay. Okay. What did he say at dinner? He said he had business to discuss with Declan. Did he say anything else? I can remember.
He originally said he was tired, which you thought was unusual, and then he changed his story to he had business with Declan.
Do you think Hersome's not really Hersome?
I don't think there's any reason to think that. I mean,
Titania seemed to think that we would be able to talk to him.
Let's go talk to him and not think he's an ally, but not think he's an enemy. Just be on our guard, I suppose.
Yeah, it's good to not trust these kinds of beings. You're right.
Okay, I guess. Where is his room up here?
I heard something over here. I wasn't
Fiddle,
sure
right?
what.
I think the
Shuffling?
fiddle is. Yeah, I think the fiddle is just around the corner.
All right, I'll take a look. Hang on. And once again checking for traps along the way, seeing the effects. Actively still being healed by Eudora. On Eudora.
Yep.
We'll begin walking this way.
Okay.
Do you
Make
want me to
a
make a
fresh check.
fresh
Perception
check?
or investigation. Perception, probably.
Perception.
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
Still have not rolled very high on those, but
Yeah.
and then I'll make a stealth as well because I know.
Wow, your perception is dope.
Yeah.
That, prodigy human feat.
Wow.
Oh, bad stealth.
Ooh, that's not good for
Ooh.
us.
Nope.
Oh, new stealth checks? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Okay. Did
boy,
better than you
guys.
thought.
Oh
Some to be harder
no!
than
Oh no! Oh my god.
I don't think
Man.
we had even asked for them. I think we just volunteered.
Yo. This is
I
crazy.
volunteered. I knew
Oh
it was
my God.
coming. I accepted fate.
Dude, I would have rolled better with my heavier armor and I wouldn't be half dead. Yikes. Are you opening the door, Vin?
Yes. If the DM says we didn't encounter any traps.
Yep,
True.
you
don't
didn't
see
see
any
any
traps.
traps.
Okay. I will open this first door here then.
Okay. You see a guest room that looks similar to one of the rooms you saw down there, and I think I have here someone the wrong layer because he is there. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He is bound and gagged in the bed, bound in iron chains, which you know or Pavel knows because he did the fairy check that iron is a weakness of the Fae.
Oh. Hey, remember when we said not our ally, not the enemy? I think we can definitively say more ally than enemy currently. As I gesture inside.
Take a look.
Take a look, yeah.
Yeah, and you all see the same thing. He seems to be struggling a bit against his chains. And he definitely seems still very drunk. You can see his cheeks are very flushed.
DM, I got stuck in a wall.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Oh.
Do you want me to put you in the room?
Sure,
Put
just
you there.
His,
His
shadow too. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, that hallway is a bit awkward.
Vin, are you gonna untie him?
He's chained. It's not like a rope, right?
Yeah,
So-
it's
Gagged?
chained. Yes, and
Can you
gagged.
unchain him?
I'll
Okay.
try.
Is there a padlock or
is it
something?
like handcuffs, or is it it
Yeah.
just like loose chain wrapped around?
It's chain wrapped around, and there is a lock, padlock,
Okay.
where the chains connect. It's wrapped around him a few times and around the whole bed in general.
Okay. I'll be like, I can't do that. I point to the large lock.
Well, what about the gag? Should we start with the gag?
I guess. I'll take out the gag if I
Mhm.
can.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to take it out. He starts coughing. This is quite embarrassing.
How
Do
are
you
you
think you
playing
could
your
help me
fiddle?
out? Well, I was playing it earlier until they ambushed me.
We heard it just a minute ago. Was that you?
No, Pavel saw the
Oh,
ping
he
of the
saw
fiddle.
Yeah.
fiddle. We didn't
Yeah.
actually hear it.
Yeah. The fiddle is in the room somewhere. Pavel, you see it's in under the bed at the moment.
Do you know where the key is to unchain you?
The wife, Eleonora, she has it.
Oh, okay. So the one we haven't encountered yet. That's great. Okay.
Well,
I could help if you could
I
unchain me.
I know a little bit about picking locks, but I don't have everything that I need. But maybe I can get it a little. I don't have
I
thieves'
mean-
tools. So yeah, this is for the DM. I don't have thieves' tools, but I do have minor conjuration that can only like summon one thing at a time.
Yeah,
So
usually you need a few picks for a lock.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't quite work.
Okay.
For the chains, though, I mean, you did break an iron chain in the basement as well.
Yeah, we.
That's right, we
Oh,
did.
that's true.
Crowbar?
It took all of us though. Maybe.
Crowbar.
No, this could be loud.
Well, that's
All right.
fine.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
I mean, we'll
I
have
don't feel like I'm gonna be much help with this. How about I just get ready for whoever wants to come in and hurt us?
You're like the strongest of us. How are you not going to be helpful
Absolutely
for
not. These arms? No, they're twigs.
this? Your picture is the only one that has abs.
I know, but that's all.
He's very
that's all
lean.
abs.
Okay.
I create a crowbar in my hand that isn't holding the wine, and I hold it out to Eudora.
I don't know if I'm up for this. I'll try my best, but I'm not at my best. And I'll go up and I'll use the crowbar. But I feel again I'm not in a great position with my health, so I don't think I'm as strong as I am. So I would like to roll disadvantage, but I think the crowbar evens it out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Because it would normally give you advantage, so this will be even, just a straight roll.
Straight roll of athletics.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
16.
Yeah, that is enough to break open some of the chains. You do hear the loud clacking of the chains against each other as you're unwrapping them around the bed. That could definitely be echoing through the empty-ish house.
Well, I think we made our position known. But Harris, I'm glad to see that you're okay.
I feel much better now. All right, so they're undead?
Oh yes, very much so.
Think they're ghouls specifically?
Any secrets?
Oh, what's that lady's name? The one that made them come back?
Ooh, a
Mab?
mastermind.
Queen
Mab.
Queen Mab.
Boring. Of course, it's
Well, it's-
her behind this.
Oh.
And they're cannibals.
Oh,
Ew.
didn't your father sent you a message?
Yes.
Yes?
Titania told me to tell you that your father would like to speak with you in court.
Oh, I suppose he would. All right. Well, we have to get out of this mess first.
We'd very much like your help, if that's possible.
Well, let me see what I can do here. He scavenged under the bed to pick up his fiddle. Well, you look quite tired. Maybe we could reinforce the walls here, get a rest.
We
Ooh.
Oh, okay. That could work.
Okay. He is going to... Let's see here. He's going to play a song on his fiddle, which causes the walls to have these vines that are walls of thorns, reinforcing the walls, and the door is completely blocked off now with a wall of thorns. You don't want to touch it, but it does seem like this is a safe room for as long as he can maintain his concentration.
like to, as in character, how long will this last us?
Well, if they can't find another way in, which I guess they could burrow in from underneath or above. I don't think they're that smart, though. As long as you need.
I mean, if we could sleep, that would be game changing, but So I'll take
mean,
a briefer
we
rest.
haven't
An
had-
hour,
Yeah,
an hour
yeah.
would be helpful.
At the minimum, but we're quite tired. At least I am.
Sally is not going to be able to stick around if we rest.
Oh no, Sally's been
Oh.
pulling her weight too.
She
Mhm.
has. And she looks so
Dang.
lovely now.
I know. She's so pretty.
Mhm. Oh, yes. Who's your new friend?
This is Sally.
Wave, Sally.
She's mute.
Oh, I love a mysterious woman. He winks at her.
Okay, but so if we stay here for an hour, we lose Sally, but the rest of us can like heal up, and that might be good. Feel a little better.
Well, especially for Eudora, who is.
Sure,
Like, I mean, like, even. What are you at hit points wise? Are you at like 3?
I'm 6 out of 18.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely get up to full almost with that.
But if everyone else is okay moving on with Sally, Eudora
No.
is smart enough to know not to put herself into too much danger.
I'm down to 9 out of 18, so I wouldn't mind taking the break as well.
I'm down to 13 out of 24, so I would like it as well.
Well, I'm at 12 out of 12, and I've already used Arcane Recovery today, so I get nothing.
Yeah. So new plan. So new plans. Pavel's the new tank. Everyone's
Yeah.
Yeah, Pavel, I want you to know that Shadow has more hit points than you.
Oh my god. Wow.
It's funny.
Okay,
So does it?
I'm gonna sit down.
Okay, so it sounds
cross-legged.
like we want to rest, at least a short rest.
Well, and if we can take a long rest, if we can do that, then I mean Sally can come back, and a lot of other doors open up too. So
Yeah.
let's start
We'll
with a
just-
short, but if we can
we'll
actually
see.
sleep, I have a feeling that something about it being night is helping them, and that if we can hold out till morning, I don't know. The phase wilds I know is maybe a little different with time, but it got very dark very quickly, and then everything seemed to go badly. So
Yeah, usually the monsters kind of thrive in darkness, don't they?
I think
Well,
so.
let's take a break. Hopefully, we can have a really long break, but maybe one of us stays up every now and again to make sure nothing's coming through. And if something does, we can wake the others up.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
I don't mind.
won't be able to sleep, so I can certainly keep watch all night.
Well, that'd be very, very kind of you, Hersum. If you can do that, we'd be very much obliged to that.
I'll stay up for a little bit at least. I don't know how. I have a feeling that we're probably not gonna get all night, like, but you know, I'll stay up for as much as I can.
Having heard that someone was up, Eudora immediately passes out.
Yeah.
I do want to stay up for a little bit just to I want to watch Sally because I want to see if she has any what are they called? Habitual behaviors.
Okay. Let me think about Sally. I think you would notice Sally kind of shrugging a little bit and adjusting her armor occasionally, even though the skeleton's armor is very decayed and almost falling apart. The visual of the disguise armor looks very pristine and nice. And when Sally's adjusting the armor, it appears to be where the visual armor would have been.
Maybe she misses it.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have an emblem on her armor? House crest, something like that.
Nope, no notable emblems.
Such a mystery.
If we do take a short rest, can we take a bathroom break? In
Yeah.
game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. You guys are good for a short rest for sure. So yeah, let's come back in 10 minutes, or do you want 15?
10's fine with me.
So
let's go
31.
Yay.
All right, see you soon.
We'll roll.
All right.
Yeah, you can roll hit points if you want.
It was my first time with the ravens.
I used them a little bit for an interactive map that I made for my campaign. It makes like setting it up a lot easier, but yeah,
Well,
it's
can you do it to like map objects for like if you have a bridge that crumbles? Can you like set it on that too?
you can do more than that. So I set it up so I just made one token for, and then but did a bunch of different pictures for each of the things. So like cities have a different thing from caves, from points of interest, from everything like that, so that I can just copy that token in and just roll it
Flip it.
to that
Yeah.
setting
Cool.
instead of doing anything else.
That's
And then I
really cool.
create a bunch of hyperlinks behind it so players can click on it and then information can pop right up on it.
Really cool. I am so sad I did not know about this. There's so many times when I have to like switch background images, so many day to night maps and things like that I have set up like on top of each other. I send it to back or something, trying to get it to like smoothly transition. Oh my gosh. Like this is so cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do more reading on that. Very cool.
Oh, she doesn't have a health bar.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We can turn that off if you want.
Okay. Your preference on that?
You begin to hear.
I can't do anything with the health bars.
Oh, interesting.
While we're still short resting, can I take a look at the iron chain and lock?
Yes. What are you looking for in particular? Yeah.
So is the lock itself, is it iron as well?
Yes.
Like the locked piece. Would it be convenient to take like a small section of chain and the lock, or not so much?
It might be a bit heavy for you.
Okay, I'll leave it alone if it's not easy to take.
If you spent some time with the crowbar, I think you could just take the lock and like one chain link with it, and just have a locked lock that you can unlock at some other point.
You said the lock was iron as well?
Yes.
I think that's gonna come in handy later. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try to pry it off with the crowbar, and I'm going to try to take just a lock.
Okay.
Well, I'm assuming we'll get the key later. We finally find her. So iron lock. That's all I wanted to do.
Cool.
Is we're ending the short rest, since I don't think I short rested because I don't get anything, so I'm just gonna, without losing any time, I'm gonna recast Detect Magic.
Okay. You do not get anything new.
Yeah.
At the moment. Oh, actually, let me check here. Here, there's a room up north that I just want to check on.
Okay, I'm going to stop, but just DM, just so if you're aware, if we go to the macros page, we can see the names of all the rollable tables you have up. But
oh, okay.
I'm gonna stop looking at that.
Could be spoilers.
Could be.
It's a lot that came with the Descent of Avernus thing.
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You just cast it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, you don't notice any magic outside of your party at the moment.
Well, Hismer, before we go, there's
Here's some.
sorry. There's a couple of things that we're looking for. A seed from a giant and their tool of destruction. Do you have any thoughts on what those might be?
Well, the tool's probably a weapon. Have you tried disarming one of them?
They tend to turn into smoke.
Hmm.
Also, they don't fight with weapons.
Different.
Did they leave their weapon behind after turning to smoke?
No.
Okay.
Just a necklace. Were they fighting with weapons though? I mean, it wasn't just the dogs, right? They had some kind of weapon on them.
Yeah. So yeah, Declan had a rapier, and Julius. Oh, I can't remember what he fights with. I think it's a longsword. Yeah, longsword.
Maybe we need to like wrench the weapon out of one of their hands before we turn them into smoke next time.
That would be smart. What was the other thing?
A seed from a giant.
The only thoughts I have are very dirty.
How about a heart of paper and leather? Some book we're thinking. Something important to the family so they would pour their heart into. The diary! Oh goodness, the diary! She poured her heart into that.
Yes. Right? That seems like a good
Sorry,
choice.
Is that why you didn't ask? Because we already found the diary and I'm just behind?
Well, yes, but it's
Okay.
What diary?
it's a good thought.
Good thought, okay.
Okay, well, if you're all ready to go, I will just, I don't know, I suppose I'll be a squirrel. And he transforms into a really fat squirrel.
Fat squirrel?
Yes.
Oh my god, good choice. I love it.
And he climbs up on top of Shadow and just lays down on top of her.
I think Eudora's still sleeping.
All the thorns just disappear from the walls then?
He'll do that when you're ready to go. So if you're not ready to go, maybe he was assuming.
Well, I guess if we can sleep, that would be huge. I don't know if anything's going to interrupt us, but I mean, we could try. Dora's already napping. I want to try, or you just want to wake her up?
I mean, there's no point. I mean, we might as well just let her sleep, right?
Yeah.
For as long as we can.
I agree with that. Timothy, any thoughts? Pavel?
I mean, it's not going to be free, is it? We're not just going to be able to rest for free, right? There's got to be some catch for letting them have 8 hours to hunt us, where we just sit in a room.
That's true. They could probably repair the bridge and pull it back up. They could, I don't know, remanifest the two that we already took down. You're right, it's probably not free. I don't know, what do you think?
Nothing in life is free.
I mean, I'm sure I could think of something just to be contradictory, but...
Oh, I do love a debate. Well, I will say the thorns only support the walls and hurt them if they try to get through. So if they do begin to bang down the walls, they'll be hurt, but they could still get through.
Just to prove Hearsome wrong, I'm going to hand him a flower crown that I got in a wedding a few weeks back.
And was your attendance required for this wedding?
No, this is a gift for you. It is free.
For me? Free. And you expect me to be kind to you in return?
Nope, don't expect anything at all.
I do not accept gifts.
If you take it, it'll only cost you your ego.
I guess
It
won't
is
be free
a
then.
fey nature not to accept gifts or deals or bargains unless they're very carefully thought through. A gift in our world is not so easily given.
Interesting thought. Anyways, no need to dwell on that. You think they'll come through the walls if we attempt to sleep?
It's possible if they have enough of their servants try to break down the walls. Or they could do as you say and just recover their resources and plan a different attack.
All right, well, let's vote. I think Pavel's convinced me that waiting is a bad idea. Do you still think we should try then to sleep, or we should go?
No, I honestly think. Look, I know we think that they're probably pretty dumb, and they're probably not super smart. But if I were them, and I knew that like there was a bunch of thorns that were surrounding us that we couldn't get through, without getting hurt, I would probably just place like a bunch of those traps around where we had to exit out of, and then just wait for us to get out. But
We never already had time to do that.
mm-hmm.
So sorry. So what is your final verdict? You'd rather wait?
I think we should at least try to get the seed, because the we're gonna have to get to them for the last one, I think. So
not sleep.
no, probably not.
Okay.
Who wants to break the news to Eudora?
I am already climbing up over the bed and going to drop down over on top of her and being like,
Oh my god, you're gonna drop on Eudora?
no, not like drop on her, but
I
like,
slam.
are you on the floor or on the bed sleeping?
She's on the floor.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna crawl on the bed over towards her, and I'm gonna like reach my hand down and like shake her, wake her up from above.
Are we in trouble?
No, but we need to get going. It's not safe here to stay so long. Feeling better?
A bit, yes. Thanks for letting me sleep. Did I miss anything?
No, not yet.
Alright. Well then, I'll follow all y'all.
Is Sally gone?
Yes, Sally only lasts an hour.
Bye, Sally.
Goodbye.
Pearson turned into a squirrel.
Yes.
Oh.
And he's riding Shadow.
Oh.
She takes that in.
Interesting.
We'll put him on GM layer just so.
Jeez, he looks as happy as a dead pig in the sunshine.
Sorry, wait, hang on. A
Yeah, I
dead
feel like
pig in the sunshine?
Yes, y'all haven't heard that saying?
No.
You said
Why
dead?
would a dead pig be happy?
Well, they smile when they die.
Oh.
So,
You come from a
dead
very
pig in the
interesting
sunshine.
home life.
Well, there was
Yeah,
a farm around. Yeah. Y'all didn't grow up around animals, farm animals?
I mean, some, but not enough to know that they smile when they die.
Well, I think it's something like a chemical of some sort. When a pig dies, the sun kind of dries out its skin.
What, like it pulls its face taunt into a smile?
Where did you learn
It
all
just
this?
kind of reveals like a little grin, so it looks like it's happy even though it's dead.
Okay. Yeah. Let's check for traps as we.
I mean, I'm happy to talk more about it later. I think we may have more pressing issues at hand.
Yep. All right. So, you want to go? You think we should go for the tree next? Is that what we discussed? We were already up here. We could clear out the last of the rooms.
I mean, I think we just need to go through everything.
All right, if we want to go through everything, that's fine.
Let's start with checking for traps outside the door and going to the room immediately next to us. Yeah?
All right.
All right, roll a perception or investigation, whoever's leading the way.
I can help, but I'm not very good at that.
I'll go first. I'll take the help though.
Okay.
I'll help him.
All right, advantage.
19. Thank you for the help.
All right, you see a very obvious bear trap right in the way.
Oh,
But you
man.
also see in both directions with your more carefully hidden are 2 tripwires.
Okay. I'll just straight back. Okay. Real obvious bear trap out front, and then 2 tripwires on either side. So just look carefully, and I guess walk where I walk, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, they can be easily stepped over, but just remembering that they're there.
Okay.
Can we disarm them?
Yes, they could be disarmed. It would take someone with disarming proficiency or...
Or if we just hide back in the room, I can mage hand and trigger
Yeah.
everything.
Ooh, I like
Okay.
that better.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
let's do that.
Right.
As much as I appreciate trying to walk over them, I'm looking at my panther and I'm like, maybe not.
Summon the gloved hand and just grab all the tripwires and pull them out and push down
Yeah.
on the bear trap.
All right, you hear the clack of the bear trap, and you see 2 bolts whiz by, and you see 2 darts whiz by in the opposite direction.
Can we use them? Camilla,
Yeah,
are those things that you use?
Like they don't even look similar. Like this thing. Okay, this thing is like as long as my arm.
Okay.
Those
I'm
are not.
sorry, I didn't mean to offend. I just
No, you're fine. You're fine. I'm being cranky for no reason. Let's just keep going.
Okay. And I will, having seen all the traps, hopefully,
Mhm.
make my way into this room here.
Okay. Let's see. That is another guest room, which is empty at the moment.
I'll relay that back. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Well, there's no magic.
Let's keep going, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll keep going to the end of this hallway.
Okay. You see it opens up to the left or the right. To the left are 2 doors to the south, and then there's 3 doors and more hallway to the north.
I'll go south.
Okay.
Still keeping an eye on for additional traps because we're now starting to get outside of what I originally saw.
You notice a snare trap right outside, right in this corner here, which would like pull someone up and tie them to the wall, to the ceiling.
Okay, over in that corner, but nothing over here for the time being.
Yeah, you haven't hit anything yet, but
okay.
I guess
I will. Yep, I will.
Oh, I'm on the wrong layer.
Oh. Yeah, I was about to say that's a. I see a shadow now.
I made a wall for you.
Oh no. No. I'll start going towards this door here, and I'll open up this one.
Okay. All right. Pavel, you were sensing food in this room as I open it up.
More of the same
Conjuration. Yeah. This appears to be a breakfast with eggs and toast and meats and sausages and things like that.
I mean, we have to collect all of this food. And so I like walk in, sort of like walking past Vin.
All right. Vin's not gonna stop you. Vin's just gonna make you avoid the snare. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Pavel just comes around and takes all of like the eggs and the sausages and everything and just shovels it into his backpack.
Oh my God. His bag is such a mess.
Get some pocket bacon.
Hey, let's just pull up. Let's use this tablecloth to help keep it cleaner. Like help Pavel
Camilla helps
wrap,
you. Yeah.
help wrap it in like napkins and stuff to maybe be a little bit better.
Otherwise, in the room, you notice the beautiful flower boxes in the windows, matching floral prints of the curtains and the upholstery of the chairs, and a small table in the center of the room.
Can I roll an Arcana to just see if I know anything about conjuration food? Any guesses what this might be? Okay. Here we go.
Okay, that's pretty good. It could be that the food itself was conjured, or it could be that a conjuration spell was cast on the food. Some conjuration spells include poison, so it could be dangerous.
Man, maybe like one of these is like helpful and a boon, and the other one is just gonna ruin us. We'll figure it out later. We don't need to eat. Pavel says this is stomach grumbles.
You just had
Pavel
dinner.
always needs to eat.
Had dinner like 2 hours ago.
I can smell it.
Okay, you
It
trigger
does
this trap.
smell great.
Pavel, you
Yep.
want to trigger the trap?
No, I'm not. Oh, yes, I will. Mage hand the snare and just yoink on it.
There you go. Yeah. Yep. So the snare, you watch as it clasps around nothing and then whooshes up into the ceiling.
What is it made out of? Rope or like a metallic snare material?
Metallic snare.
Is it possible to use that as an improvised weapon? If we are able to get it down?
Yeah. Yeah, it would take you maybe 10 minutes or so to unravel it and get it down, but you would have, I'm not sure what we would call it, but like a metal whip or lasso.
I'll mention it to the group. I don't know if we want to do that, but I'll throw the idea out there.
I mean, it seems like it'd be significantly less heavy to carry around than a bear trap if we ever wanted to set a trap in the future. I kind of want that, unless you want it, Eudora.
No, you're happy to have it. I was just suggesting the idea.
I am going to collect the metal snare. Do I get the impression that I could set it in the future as like a trap?
Yeah, you can kind of take a look at it if you spend why don't you do an investigation check just to see if you can figure out how the trap was laid?
I'll help her. Can I give her advantage by having her on my shoulders?
Yeah, she needs the boost.
Boost up, get up.
Oh,
I need that
okay, good.
bonus.
Yeah.
Thank
So
you for
you're
the help.
you're able to kind of figure out how this trap was laid, so that you could replicate it in the future. You will need to have something high on which to anchor it.
Okay. This is going to be useful later. I'm predicting.
All right. You don't sense a trap on the door there, Vin.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll open up that next one then.
Okay. You get a peek into this room here, which is a den with high-backed armchairs sitting in front of a cold, empty hearth. You see a mounted stag's head, rich carpets, dark curtains. But everything here is covered in a layer of dust and cobwebs.
Just for your reference, DM, does this room have like a lot of windows on the backside?
I do think I got rid of the whole outside, so you're going to be able to see outside.
Okay, yeah, that's what I wanted to make sure.
Yep. But please ask if you want to look out a window. There is a window here, because I don't actually have those on this layer. If there is something out there,
Okay.
don't count on just the visual there.
I will make my way into this room. I will look out this window here.
Okay, great. Make a perception check for me.
Yeah.
That's smart. We heard
I would
the...
not have advantage on that, so it's just an 18.
Okay. You hear the giggling again, but this time it appears to be coming from the north, where you remember the vineyard to be.
Okay.
Can you see the girls?
No, I can hear them still. I have an idea, maybe, for how to get the seed. I'm thinking about it. It's kind of risky, but it could work really, really well.
What are you thinking?
I don't think we go from here though, because it seems like they're towards the vineyard. But if we went towards the front and found a window, maybe I just go out the window and I grab the seed and then I just run back inside.
Well,
What do you
We
think
are
the
high
seed
up.
is?
I
Acorn,
imagine
right?
an acorn, isn't it? Like tree seed?
I mean, did we see any acorns or?
I didn't really go near the tree at all.
I mean, it's an oak tree. DM, do I remember seeing an acorn last time I was over by the oak tree?
You weren't particularly looking for that, but yeah, you would have assumed there would be acorns. Go ahead and make a, let's say, history check low DC to see if you remember. 3 hours ago. Yeah, okay, yeah, you do remember a few acorns at the base of the tree when you were investigating it. And a few up in the tree as well.
Does a tree look quite giant to me? Does it look like a large tree?
Well, you're a small person, but yes. Yeah, it does look like it's a pretty, like, it's lived for centuries, so it is a pretty big tree. I mean, since you've been in the Feywild, you've seen this tree came from the material plane, and you've seen bigger trees in the Feywild. So you're not sure if this is it, but it could be.
Okay. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of Vin going out by himself, scaling down from the second floor, going and grabbing something completely exposed out in the open and running back. Not a fan of that.
Why not?
Because, what I mean, if Avel were to jump from the second floor to try to help you, he might die from the fall.
Oh, why would Pavel
Like-
jump down? He does the magic things from range. He would just fire something from up here.
I could jump down.
Yeah, I mean,
You've
we can do
taken a
this.
couple tumbles recently. I would say maybe you take the stairs. The stairs are great.
I feel like we should all
So,
take the stairs.
I might be able to reach an acorn in the tree with my mage hand from here.
I like that. I like that
Um,
much better.
If I go to a window down here, that's my range. 30 feet. If I use this window, yeah, just barely.
Wait, what about the edge of the balcony from here?
Is there a window there? Where are the windows?
There's a window here. That's a window. You can kind of tell the curtains. There's a window in the food nook that you were just in. And then
Over
there's
here.
the window where Vin is. Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
that's a
so
window
yeah,
there.
I will.
I think you could
So-
reach from there.
Yeah, I
Probably
will go
this one.
here.
It'd be this.
And-
Yeah.
I will mage hand, and from where I am, and where can I reach? I can go pretty far. I'm just gonna shake some stuff and try to grab an acorn.
Okay. How do we want to do this? I guess an Arcana check for your use of the mage hand.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. And just make a perception check to find an acorn.
That prodigy feat.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Oh wow, yeah, you
Oh,
have a
is
good.
it?
Wow.
Yeah.
Perception. Where is the P? There it is. Oh, that is.
So you bring back what you thought was an acorn, but it's just a leaf.
Oh, I don't think there are acorns in this tree. I think we're
just-
barking up the wrong tree.
Can we just like grab like a whole limb, like just like snap off like a big chunk of it?
Dragon, Pebble. I believe in
okay.
you.
I would actually, you know what? Actually, I would appreciate like a big hunk of tree. If so, yeah, just bring back as much of tree as you can.
I think that's a bit
Alright.
conspicuous, though.
I can
Oh no,
carry my mage
the
hand
hunters
can
might
carry
know where
10
we are.
pounds of tree.
If only we didn't need something from them.
All right, make it just a luck check for the branch that you pull off.
Is that a D20?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you get a branch with a couple acorns on it. The branch is not enough to make like a quarterstaff out of, Vin.
Oh.
Of note, 'cause yeah.
Would it be?
Mage hands aren't very strong.
Would you say like this is like, you know, like something I could whittle into some like little figurine at least?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll take it.
All right.
I'll add old fey oak tree twig to it.
Well, this is just a regular oak tree, because it teleported with the family. So
Oh,
It
yeah,
lived in the Feywild. It might be.
yeah.
It might be.
It's very
It
healthy.
was connected to a druid circle, right?
That's right. They did
Yes.
say it was important tree.
okay. I mean, I
It's
could do
also-
something with it at least.
It's a nice thing that it gets a better life than living amongst cannibals and ghouls.
Mm.
That's some
And you
small
did
part
get
of
a
the
couple
tree.
acorns if you wanted to replant it somewhere.
That will take forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Alright, who's-
been-
Is it just me, or from this vantage point, it kind of looks like a heart? The water.
Oh yeah.
What does the water does?
Yeah, it just kind of looks like a
bush,
heart.
a little lake around it. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
A little bit.
It does. It might just be a coincidence, though.
All right. Just want to
Or
point
some made
that out.
up. Though. It's nice though.
Well then, I suppose we should move along.
Yeah, I mean, we just need to find one of them now, right? And take
No,
the weapon.
Right. We need to find Eleanor and take the weapon, and then we should have all the three things, or the twins, I suppose.
Mhm.
I have
Well,
a
the
feeling
twins are up
Eleanor.
north. So
Eleanor is going to fight us with magic and may not have a weapon on her.
right. So maybe the twins are the best bet.
Let's just whichever one we come across first. Let's finish clearing up the top floor, and then we'll go out. Maybe try to find the twins after that.
Okay. Who knows?
Think,
Maybe you know what? Maybe the other ones will reappear with their weapons, and we can just take it off of their now decomposing bodies. So
Yeah, they're gonna look really terrible, aren't they? Because we got the
Uh-huh.
necklaces. Yeah.
unless they get more necklaces, which it would be weird.
Hmm.
All
Yeah,
right.
that would be weird.
Well, there's
Isn't
not really much of a
someone
point in
here,
being.
someone over here? Wasn't there someone who heard something on the west side
Oh,
of the
it's
house?
You-
I think we should be careful.
Well, I think
Alright.
I heard hear some. I think I heard hear some earlier from in
But
here.
downstairs, I mean. So
Oh,
after
oh,
we're
yeah,
done
the
with the first
kitchen.
floor,
The kitchen.
we
Yeah,
might
you're right.
want to be careful.
all right.
That might just be the coachman and the maid. Do we think they're ghouls too?
Oh, I mean, probably.
If they've been serving for as long as they said, perhaps they're undead.
Oh, I think I mean, we've seen the servants that were already turned. So
Well, I mean, some of them legit died. There were bodies and bags
Yeah.
down there. Maybe those are the ones that refused to eat the. Yeah. I don't know if that's a bad thought. And try the
Okay.
door.
Yep. I'll open it up.
Check for
You
traps.
arrive. Yes, I'm using the same trappy thing. We'll refresh it after this room though.
Okay.
For the northern area.
So you come into the twins' old room. It's covered in a layer of dust, and you notice everything is perfectly matching bedspreads, beds, ruffles, everything 100% matching.
You know, I had someone in my childhood home, and she like furtively glances at Pavel, who kind of did this sort of thing. They were really particular, and any little bit off, it really kind of threw them for a loop. Are the twins like that, y'all think? Y'all ever encounter someone who's very particular about their things?
Suppose that's something that varies with most people. I suppose so, yeah. Met some people that are particular about their things.
Well, it seems like everything's so perfect in here, perfectly matched, perfectly right. Is that what I'm gathering? Like everything is matchy and everything's
Yeah.
perfect.
2 identical beds, 2 identical wardrobes, all of their clothing and everything completely matching.
Well, in the case of children, sometimes it speaks more about the parent than the child.
True.
I'm gonna glance out the window, see if I can't spot them giggling.
Make a perception check.
Oh, that'd be so scary.
Just
Look
hovering
out the-
outside the window.
Yeah, like look out the window, see something terrifying.
Dang,
My
good
worst
perception
nightmare.
check. Yeah, as you're looking out the window, you do hear they're starting to sing like a little song together.
Ugh.
Little nursery song. As you hear like the sound of the vines in the wind.
Where are they? They further to the north?
Yeah, to the north.
To the north.
Vineyard.
You also notice one of the wardrobes is actually off center.
Ooh.
Like
I'll
it's
pick up on that. Yeah.
If you
Okay.
take a look around, you can do like an investigation or perception to figure out what's going on with the wardrobe.
Yeah, I'll take a stab at that if anyone else wants to join me.
I'll help. I'm over here. I'm helping
You want to do your own? Oh, okay. Nah.
Yeah, as you look around, you seems like there's something maybe blocking the wardrobe from getting all the way against the wall, but you're not sure what it could be.
I'll just let everyone know about that, saying, everything. Well, all y'all, that story I mentioned, usually with people like this, any bit thing that's a little off is kind of out of sorts, and y'all see that? That's off center. I think something's blocking something, but I can't quite see. I don't want to get too close.
Well, maybe we can pull it out. Pull the wardrobe out from the wall.
Vin, you notice anything weird with that? I know you've been doing a really good job keeping us safe.
It's not magic.
Okay, I mean, I'll take a look at it, I guess.
Oh, speaking of magic, there is something magical under one of the beds. Sorry.
Oh, I go and I'm like I have my like head stuck under one of the beds.
You see a very fancy longbow with nice engravings. Looks elven made. Gorgeous longbow. You might be muted.
Oh yeah, I mage hand to grab the longbow and I just pull it out.
Nothing. There's no trap or any unexpected event as you pull it out. In Tamilia, you would see. Yes, it's very nice longbow.
Silently, she's just staring.
I am, yes. She'll notice, just kind of look at it a little bit.
Do I see the school on here?
I forget what +1 is, but it's +1.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's enchantment or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
The mage hand scoots over to
Okay. But what do we think this is? Like just a. We think it's safe.
It's enchanted.
I
Pavel, is it safe?
it seems pretty basic. Could be safe. I mean, this is their old room, right? This is the room that they were in before they turned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like they like. Are there like cobwebs in here like the other room?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It doesn't seem like this is. I think it's probably safe, but I don't know for sure.
I'm gonna definitely take it and look all over it. Is there writing on it?
Do you know Elvish?
I do not know Elvish.
There is Elvish writing on it.
Does anyone in here know Elvish?
Can't recognize it.
Pavel
wow.
shrugs.
Oh, okay.
The squirrel squeaks a little bit.
Ooh. Here's some. What do you know? Do you know anything about this?
It nods.
Is it safe?
Nods.
Well, next time you're not a squirrel, I'm going to ask you to read this for me. I'll trade you a flower crown.
It nods.
Okay. Yeah, I'm very excited about the longbow. I'm gonna be trying it out and like looking at it while they're fussing with the wardrobe.
All right.
I'll help then. Give him an advantage or.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
Perception or investigation.
Oh, perception for sure. 22. Thank you for the
There
help
you
again.
go.
I pointed out.
Are you using your hands at all for this investigation or this perception? Like, are you feeling around?
You know what?
We're still using your same trap roll from earlier.
Yeah, I think that realistically, Vin is a carpenter and a woodworker. Like he's absolutely feeling up this wood.
All right.
Feeling up the wood. Great description.
Nice sanded, beautiful wood. And you also notice small little box tucked away behind the wardrobe.
Ooh. I will reach and it doesn't seem trapped at all. It just seems like
no, it's just two. It's actually two small boxes that are behind it.
Okay, I'll slowly move out one box and then I'll take out the other box and I'll hand one to Eudora there.
All right.
What is this, Vin?
I don't know. It's a box.
Pavel, does this have any weird magic thing?
Nope, no magic.
It does smell bad.
It smells horrible.
Okay. I'll open mine.
You open yours. I'm gonna wait to open mine until after you open yours.
You see 20 dead ears appear to be a mixture of human, half-elf, elf, tiefling.
Ears?
Yep.
I peer into mine.
You have all of the matching right ears in your box.
Right. I immediately close it.
Oh, that makes sense. These are their trophies. That's not great. I'm just gonna put that back where I found it. And I'll take both boxes and
maybe we can hold them for leverage.
Midnight snack.
Oh, dear Lord. True. It is probably hidden snacks. Oh, God.
Oh.
I think trophies might be a more... I don't want to think about that.
Any of them, like, nibbled on?
I feel like, though, they'd be very frustrated if they ever need to fight someone who only had one ear.
Yeah. They couldn't keep them. They have to split the ear.
Split the ear in half.
You think they care about these? Like, if we hold it for ransom or something, that could distract them. Like, maybe we toss all the ears at them. They'll, like, try and grab them all. We can just kill them while they're trying to grab them.
I guess. All right, we'll keep the box of ears. Pavel, would you like the box of ears?
I'm really busy over here.
I feel like you two found them. You can keep them.
Oh, I mean, my backpack's real full with nebula.
Yeah, oh man, this branch and this tent.
This branch.
This branch. that note, who does have the acorns? Is it Pavel or is it Vin? I feel like we need to know.
I think it's Pavel because he knows the
I
ritual.
put it on my character sheet, but
Yeah.
Okay.
There were a couple
Okay.
acorns on the branch, so
yeah.
I guess Pavel took one, and then you have one on your branch.
Okay, I will say, I'll just put branch with acorn.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess I'll keep the box of ears. Hope I don't forget about this for later.
Oh no.
I'm actually. What did you all find? Was there one box or two boxes?
2 boxes, one with left ears and one with right ears.
Probably one of each of theirs. I'm honest.
It might actually be kind to give a proper burial.
To the ears?
Just the
No,
ears.
I don't know.
If we can use them to distract him, and then we're alive, perhaps afterwards we can do a
Maybe we
burial.
ask Nebula,
Distraction.
because Nebula's dead, so she might have a good opinion about what would be respectful.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
We'll do that after if we're alive.
Mm-hmm.
I think the distractions wise though, that is priority. Okay. I found something so much better than you all. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
I
was
got, I
gonna
got,
say,
I
this
got
is
something.
securing.
I got something so much better than you two. Thank you, Pavel. Sorry, what did you say? Are we ready to go to the next room?
I think
I
so, unless
guess.
anyone else found anything else, then
It
They
might be
wanna lead
time
the
for a
way?
new detect magic if you wanted to do that.
Yeah.
It's been about 10 minutes, I'd say.
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity, do any of you all want my old bow? I'm going to start using this one.
sure. Don't really, I'm not really too far away from the fight, but in case I am, I guess it'll be useful.
I'm gonna give her my old longbow, just mundane longbow.
Cool.
DM, should I put anything other than magical longbow in my inventory or not yet?
Well, if you're gonna sit here and study it while he does his ritual cast, I think that's enough to tell that the craftsmanship of the bow makes it, and a little bit of magic makes it a little bit sharper and better aim than in your average bow, or stronger and better aim. So it's a +1.
Thank you.
I appreciate the gift, Camilla.
Of course. I made that longbow, like 3 years ago? It's not particularly special, but
Well, a gift from a
Keeping
friend is
watch.
very special.
Someone keeping watch while Pavel casts.
I'll keep watch.
All right, make a perception.
Yep. 15.
Okay. You hear a little bit and further in the house, on this floor, you hear the creaking of a floorboard.
Oh, okay. I'll let the others know to get prepared just in case.
I'll prepare my longbow that I just got.
I'm also going to hand her 5 of my arrows.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Just no bow, no arrows. Funny.
Smack it with a bow.
Right.
10 minutes goes by, and Pavel is able to cast a spell. Tamila is able to get acquainted with her bow, and you do not see anything.
Now we have to recheck all the rooms that we were in previously.
I mean, I think if we're loud enough, they might just come to us.
Yeah, it's their job to hunt us. It's our job to find the things.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, maybe we set it. Why don't we set a trap for them in the next room over?
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Was there any room that had 2 doors to it that we could Trap this room, maybe?
I minor conjure a bear trap.
Okay.
Okay. I also have the snare trap too, but yeah, we can definitely do that.
There's also just a bear trap on the floor over here.
Oh, that's true. You could just move it.
True.
I mean, multiple traps can be good too, but I'll look around for the next one and we can go from there. All right?
Okay. Just let us know, I guess, if we have a good place to put one.
Okay. I will do another perception check for traps.
Okay.
Not very good. 12.
Mhm.
And then I will just start moving towards this door here.
Okay. The one straight in front of you or to the right?
Straight in front.
Okay. All right. You see a bathroom. It's large clawfoot tub in the middle to the north, and an ornate silver mirror hanging to the west. There's light from the window above the tub. And yeah, I guess that's all you can see from this angle.
Okay. I'll step into the room if I see
Okay.
anything more.
As you step in, you get a little better angle on the bathtub, and you do see there is like this murky, somewhat bloody and dark, ichor-y water in it with some chunks of meat.
Oh. Okay. Let's not go in this one. This is not a good one. Let's find a different trap room.
What was in it?
Chunks of meat, a tub, a nice mirror. You know, the usual.
Was there a window that could overlook, the vineyard? Maybe we can spot the girls.
Was there a window?
Yes, there's a window above the tub.
The tub that's filled with Yeah,
I'm
there is. I guess I'll take a peek out. Give me a second. I'll have Vin go in and like the best he can with like stepping on the edges of the tub, clean off part of the window and then look out into the vineyard down below.
As you step in front of the tub, you all hear the sound of a click click, and a giant hammer swings from the ceiling down towards Vin. Go ahead and make a dex save.
Oh,
Oh.
Sorry,
Vin. Oh no.
12.
That is enough to take half damage here. So it would be 3 damage.
Okay.
As
that's not
the
too bad.
hammer does a glancing blow against you, unless you have, I guess, no evasion because you didn't see it.
Well, I monks don't have evasion until like 7.
Yeah, it's higher level.
It's way higher level.
Yeah. Yep. So 3 damage as the hammer glances off your shoulder.
Okay.
But then you're able to look out the window.
Okay.
So let me take off this back wall for you. So yeah, you do see the vineyard there, and you do see what appears to be shadows dancing throughout the vineyard, but you can't tell if it's the girls or if it's just the leaves or the scarecrow. But yeah, it definitely seems to be movement in the vineyard.
Okay. I let others know what I'm seeing and go from there.
Oh, okay.
With a small bruise from a hammer.
Oh.
You doing okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I mean, it's just a hammer hit. I missed most of it.
Thank you,
So
Vin.
that's good.
Right.
Great. But I'm not
Well,
gonna...
here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Where did he get hit by the hammer?
His shoulder.
Well, I know this technique. And I'll go up and I'll like start pressing a few pressure points. And I'll give you, I'll give you 3 lay on hands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I think that puts
okay.
you back up.
That does.
Does
I'm
that
back up
feel
to full.
better?
Yeah, that was a lot better. Is that what you did before? To yourself? You're just like pressure pointing it?
No, that one felt different. This is just chi. This is like moving the blood around and moving the energy around the body.
Yeah, okay. That sounds neat. I don't really know much about that, but sounds cool.
Not a way of the light monk or whatever they call
Yeah, I was about
the
to say,
healing.
I saw a key, but it's like,
Yeah.
nah, Vin doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess next room.
All right. You open the door to what appears to be a hunter's room. It's dominated by a large bird cage in the northeastern corner, indicating it might be Declan's room. And a practice dummy in the northwestern corner. A weapon rack stands between them, containing wooden practice swords. And a shabby bed stands on the south wall.
Ooh, nice. Vin runs to the wooden weapons.
Oh, and there's a door to a patio or a balcony, sorry, that overlooks a vineyard.
Okay.
Yes, the wooden weapons are like wooden practice swords. They would do like 1 damage if they were. Yeah, I mean they're good for practice, but they're not like effective in combat.
Okay. I think Vin will just take like a minute or two and like start looking over them.
Yeah.
Just for for himself.
Yeah.
Study like how they're made and like how they like split apart at certain points to like stop a lot of the pain, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Let's see. No magical elements here for you, Pavel. Tamila, are you doing something there? You want to look at the door?
Oh yeah. I'll glance out the window as stealthily as possible.
Yes. You do see the shadows in the vineyard as well. You make a perception check to see if you can make them out more clearly.
Okay. Perception.
Yeah. You are able to see the 2 girls stealthily darting between the different rows of vines.
The
They have
girls are
weapons.
definitely down there. Ooh, do they have weapons?
Yes. Bethany carries a longbow and a dagger, and Charity carries a hand crossbow and a maul.
Okay, I'll convey that to the group.
Will we open a window and
Yeah,
pick
maul.
them off from up here?
M-A-U-L.
Yeah.
Little girl, big hammer.
Yeah, that's definitely a mall. Okay. I don't think there's any reason to be concerned, though. I mean,
Should we attack them from up here? Because that mall up close and personal is gonna hurt, but up here,
well, they both have ranged weapons. There's a hand crossbow and the regular longbow. I think I think that they're going to, be able to fight back. If we can see them, they can see us. Kind of a
I'm
thing.
still holding on to a spell, so I could maybe cause fear the one with the maul so that she can't use it.
That's an idea, but I mean, we still need one of their weapons. So,
True,
do you
that
have
mall
a
might
spell that
fit.
like could make them like just give us their weapons or something?
Not that works on undead.
Hmm.
I mean, I could try charming them, but I don't think that'll work.
They already proved they can't be put to sleep.
Yeah. That's because they're elves. They're undead. What are they? Oh, they have to be humanoid, so if they're... I don't know what these things are.
Is there anything else looking at in here?
Yeah, anyone want to take a look around the room?
I'll take a look around, sure.
there
is-
just looking at the hallway.
There is their longbow that we found that is a tool of destruction.
I have a theory that they stopped using this whenever they turned evil.
Yeah.
And like,
Oh, really? Why is that?
well, I mean, because why else would they use that mundane one out there and leave the perfectly good one in the dusty room?
That's fair, I guess.
Underneath the mattress is Declan's journal. In
Ooh.
earlier entries, he details his ambitions to expand Garen Hollow's influence. In later entries, in a shaky hand, he goes on about the mysterious woman who gave his family their magical jewelry and the rune he carved on the cellar wall.
Oh,
I couldn't
so he
carve
was
the
the
rune
one.
on this little wall.
Oh, well, I mean,
Wait,
not the one we probably know
He was
at this point,
compelled.
but
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Wait, so not the rune that gave us the vision?
The rune that gave Queen Mab and him carved the rune. He did it under her instruction, essentially.
But I felt like the rune helped us. Because Titania spoke to Pavel via the rune.
I think the rune is part of the glamour, because it's not just them that are changed. It's the whole manor, I think.
I think whenever the so is the items we're collecting, the spell you're going to cast, is it with the intent of destroying that rune down there to drop the glamour on all of this?
It's to undo the ritual, to expose this whole place for what it is, and then hopefully Oberon will swoop in and save all of our lives, maybe.
maybe.
The squirrel shakes his head no.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe they'll just all die?
I do feel like Oberon would not be very happy that the people that he thought were here for the wild hunt are actually, undead ghouls. Looking at the fat squirrel.
The squirrel nuts.
Hmm. But he's not going to save the day.
Squirrel nods.
Well, no, there's another component, which is they're preserved, right? They
Oh, the
that
necklaces.
is another. So I think that's a component of the rituals. It's not just the glamour; it's that it's letting them persist as they are.
Oh, because they would die. Because dead things die, right? Dead things decay.
I think that the smoke and the flying away will be undone when the ritual is undone, and that point they can be killed.
That's an interesting thought for sure. Okay, that makes sense. All right. Well, thank you for explaining all that. That definitely seems confusing, but I was hoping. I guess I had hope that Declan maybe wasn't as bad as his family, but it sounds like he's every bit as compelled as they are.
He wouldn't have needed the jewelry if he hadn't consumed.
Sure. Well, as terrible as cannibalism is, I find it difficult to believe that a simple act of eating something can truly change someone into a monster. It has to be more, right? They have to actually be evil.
I think that's right. It's true, or it's hard to truly turn someone unless they already have a seed of it in them. Can't just make someone bad. They have to be bad.
Yeah.
And when you read in the journals a bit, you do see that Julius was kind of the ringleader and was the one that turned the family into hunting on humans instead of beasts. And you see that the family's torn opinions on this, but their duty to the family as well and to the town too.
Mm. Well, I suppose we have a second heart of paper and leather now.
Okay, well that's good. Do we want to just trap this place and see if they'll come and get us, or do you feel like we need to go find them?
Well, they never really attempted to get into the room even after an hour. They just trapped the outside of it.
Hmm.
I think they're going to be more patient. I feel like if we can maybe engage one, or perhaps if we wanted to like try to set a trap in the hallway that they didn't see and try to, because like if we put a snare in the hallway, then we come into the room, then they'll come and try to trap right outside the room, and then they'll go through the traps. Is that a thing? That makes sense?
Sort of.
Yeah,
Sort
I
of?
think that makes
Well,
sense.
because I think if we all hid in here, they would definitely like walk by in the corridor. Like maybe we could even like hide in the corridor. But they would come back in the corridor. I don't think we're gonna get them to come into a room though necessarily.
Hmm.
But
It's like luring them in.
mm-hmm.
They think that they'll drop some traps, but we've already gone ahead and done it.
Yeah, especially that narrow corridor down there. Like maybe towards the rooms that hear someone in the other guest room. Maybe we could like trap that point and try to get them to come back over here.
Right, because it seems like they've been tracking us.
Oh yeah, there's definitely.
They're enjoying the torturing, the messing about, not just killing us right out.
They're enjoying their hunt.
Right.
Hmm. All right. Well, sounds like a plan. Let's try to do it, I guess.
I guess, yeah. Well, alright. Someone tall want to help me with the snare?
I can put you on my shoulders again.
Yeah. Maybe
I'll lift her up.
yeah, well, maybe the idea is if we put down the big bear trap, that'll be really easy to see, but they'll be super distracted as they're stepping over it, and they'll go right into the snare.
Kind of like
Okay.
with what they try to do with the trap when we were in Herson's room.
Yeah, like an obvious one, and then more hidden one.
All right. I'll lift her up.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Does anyone else like? Can they like help disguise it, or want to set any kind of other trap up?
I think
What do I
Pavel
have?
conjured one. Another bear
Yeah.
trap. Oh, is that the one you're using? Okay. Fair.
I mean,
Or well, there was the extra one too. We had an extra one.
I do have an idea. Once you guys get the trap set, I think I have an idea on how to get one of them to come get us. Now that you say that.
What's the idea?
It's probably best if you do it. We talk about it after you set the traps.
Okay. So me and Eudora, I think, are going to come down here. So do you have a preference though, Vin, on where we set them? I'm thinking the narrow corridor, so it's hard to go around.
Anywhere's fine. As long as it's coming towards this room, I think it will probably work.
Okay. Well, let's put it right here then, in the corridor. Maybe.
Go ahead and draw where you want it.
Okay. All right. So we're going to put the big bear trap down, and then next to the big bear trap, I'm going to put the. Is the snare trap something they have to step into?
Yeah, so they would step into it, and then because the wire is kind of silvery, it's kind of hard to see because it's so thin. They would step onto like this pressure, and then the pressure would cause the hook to release and the tension to come around the ankle or the leg.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So I'm going to put that one, I guess, here. And then maybe like turn this piece of furniture so it like blocks the side a little more to kind of like force him to go through the center.
Okay.
I don't know. And maybe go find another like I Oh no, it's too obvious. Never mind. Okay, just gonna hope they just don't see it. We'll put it like that, and then like this, so when they like kind of go around it, they'll trip on it. Okay. Okay, Vin, what do you think?
Okay. Get wherever you want to be. Quickly. I'm gonna start walking towards the balcony here.
I'm gonna hide in the corridor and try like crouch down. Eudora, get to hide somewhere.
Yeah, I
inside.
don't know. Where I'll maybe hide inside this room, I guess. Where's Pavel?
He's just out of sight, right? Like,
Yeah, Pavel's pretty deep in the other room.
All right. Excuse me. Is everyone ready?
Yep.
I'm just gonna yell out, "Hey, whose box of ears is this?" It's starting to get pretty cold in the house, and we're gonna have to start burning them for warmth pretty soon. So, if this is your box of ears, you might want to come to the house pretty quickly. And I'm just gonna go back inside.
Well, it was better than Nan and a Boo Boo, so.
Yes. I also want to light a torch when I'm in here, if that's okay.
You might be on mute, Ash.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. Before you go inside, they are gonna try and make an attack on you. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
First one was 16.
That meets.
Okay, so that's 4 piercing damage as a tiny little bolt goes into your leg. And then the next one is 18.
Yeah, so that would hit too.
And that's 9 piercing damage as a longbow arrow
Oh.
goes into your shoulder. And you are able to see these two appear in the field.
I knew it. I'm
Okay.
so glad I healed you.
Yeah. I'll come back into the room, and I will walk down this corridor and be like, Tamila, now that you say that, I can definitely tell the difference between the two. The best I can, I'll yank the longbow arrow out and I'll toss it to her.
I'll catch the extra longbow arrow and put it in my quiver.
Right.
And like I said, I will light a torch in here, to make it seem like I'm actually just burning their box of ears now.
All right. Okay. For a moment, you hear nothing.
Okay.
Then I can put that.
Probably gonna take a little bit of time. I'll just yell at everybody. But as everyone's ready, we'll get there.
I'm listening for any sound.
Okay, yeah, make a perception check for me.
I'm also hiding. If that, do I need to roll
Oh
stealth?
yeah, do we need to
Yes.
roll stealth?
Yes,
Yeah.
roll stealth. They're not close enough to see you guys at the moment, but yes.
But it'll play in.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm gonna roll stealth. I think I'm gonna just be loud and try to get them to
Okay.
come into this room.
Okay.
I'd like to use my DM inspiration for this roll, please.
Okay.
Goodness gracious.
All right.
Aw.
Good thing you
I
used
need
it.
it too.
They're
Yeah.
children. They're not gonna pay attention to.
They've been alive for
Well,
centuries.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say they might.
Okay.
Can I also join in on a perception check?
Yes. Did I not have that on the right layer? Oh, that's why.
Minimally better.
Okay. So what do we got for perceptions? We got a 10 and 11. You guys are not hearing anything at the moment.
Yerp.
I'm gonna whisper to Vin as I just have this idea. If the one with the maul, if I fear her and she can't move forward, she might drop the maul to start using her crossbow.
Okay, that's a good idea. Hey, can you do something else? You can make things smell like certain ways, right?
Not particularly.
Oh, never mind then. Okay.
Oh, wrong game. Wrong game, wrong character.
Wrong character. All right. Yeah. I think Vane will just try to be making a show, or, like, and walking back and forth on the fire, being like, "Man, these ears burn so warm. If we don't hurry, I'm gonna have to probably put the other box on there next to it."
You begin to hear footsteps skipping up the stairs. Come out, come out, come out to play. As they skip up the stairs, deciding not to stealth for this. And then I gotta switch.
Sorry, did we talk about waiting until they're ensnared in our traps, or as soon as we have visual, we should just start?
Oh, I thought as soon as we saw them ensnared.
I was
Because if
thinking
you're getting
ensnared,
visual,
too.
they're gonna shoot.
Oh, okay.
We want-
So
We want them closer.
knowing that, can I change my position? Because I didn't know that as a person.
Yep.
As a out of character person. Great.
No,
Okay.
I think if there was a minute to plan before they started coming, the plan is ensnare one, grapple it, get the weapon. That is the
Okay.
priority.
Cool.
Yeah, this is-
I'll hide.
Any weapon will do at this point.
Yeah.
It will do. I think her not having
Yeah,
the
but we
ball
want
in her
them
hand
all.
is better. Yeah, we
We
want them all. We do want them all.
And actually, I don't know if because we have a moment, right? It seems like we have a moment before they're getting here. Can I just? I'm gonna be out in the open, so like hopefully they can see like reflecting out this doorway, like
The door's
like
open.
the idea. The door would be open, and then like the light would be coming out of it, and like they could see like the my shadow coming out of it. I'm gonna use my action to dodge, basically.
Okay, gotcha. Anyone else holding an action?
I have my longbow ready.
I'll
Okay.
have my longbow ready as well.
Okay. And the key is if they're entrapped, or what's the key? The trigger.
I think that I'm going to wait for. Well, if she's trapped, I don't want to target her. I'm going to wait until that they attack. Well,
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like I have very precisely of like when Tamil is gonna shoot under like a lot of different circumstances, but it's too hard to like list them all.
Mm-hmm.
But so I'm just going to say if I see one make an attack, that is when I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I have Toll the Dead ready.
Okay.
Yeah, I think once I see one, I'll let loose an arrow, because if they think we're attacking, they'll come forward and maybe they'll get ensnared by the snare trap.
Okay. You hear the bear trap go off. The loud clap.
Do I see?
You don't
'Cause
see
I have-
anything. You do see an arrow lodged into the bear trap.
I'll hold, because I don't see her, because I have line of sight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna keep dodging.
Why are you hiding?
Because I'm burning ears.
That's no fun. Don't you want to fight?
You know, I don't know. These trophies seem really valuable, and I can't tell if I'm burning the left ones or the right ones right now. Do you guys know?
That's okay. We'll make more.
Dang it. You know what? Just to add the flavor, can I take the box of ears? I would like to place it on top of the torch to start burning it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh no, it's gonna
It smells
stink.
awful.
Yeah.
And it makes a black smoke as well. Okay. That trap's not gonna get us, you know.
Oh man.
Tamila,
sure?
you see
I have
them. Yeah, you begin to see them. They're right next to the snare trap.
I have visual on her. I'm gonna shoot.
Okay.
Oh, there's no order thing. I can just shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, great.
Oh,
Wonderful.
wait, aren't you stealthed? So you have advantage, don't you?
Oh,
Sneak
Do I?
attack, yeah.
yay!
Mhm.
I don't think that
Cookie
hits.
Sorry,
Try.
yeah.
Dang.
Unfortunately, I think the one you have advantage on is wearing an armor, breastplate armor.
Okay. It like
Um,
glances off.
Yeah, you see the one that's wearing just a leather armor get hit by the snare trap and go flying up. Hey, no fair! And then the other one gets real mad. And we're gonna need to roll initiative.
All right, I guess.
I think my toll goes off as they
Yes.
step forward, so I'll.
And Timilis, whoever you were targeting, Bethany's in the trap. Charity is the one with the maul.
Charity's not the one with the maul is not in the trap. Okay.
No, the one with the
Are
longbow and the dagger is in the trap.
you gonna let me target her? Neither of them
Yeah,
can
you had a
technically
held
attack.
action. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that's fine.
Cool. Awesome.
Okay.
Plus one longbow.
Which one were you
Oh,
targeting, Pavel? Oh,
Uh,
Your
sorry.
advantage.
bad.
I am targeting.
Yes,
the one
you were
that's
hidden,
not
so you
in
have
the trap.
advantage. Okay. All right.
Wow, both longbows.
15.
Oh darn it!
15.
Okay. And which one are you
That's
targeting? The one not in the trap? Or in the
Correct.
trap?
The one not in the trap.
All right. Your blow glances off of the breastplate as well. And then let me check real quick.
Dang, with a 15.
Yeah.
Oof. Ouchies.
She's strong. Okay. But she's making whiz save. 18 actually. So the Toll of the Dead also does not work
She's
on her.
strong and smart.
Okay. All right. We have our initiative. All right. I think this is a good stopping point for tonight, and we'll pick up the combat next session.
Nice.
I know it would be
Oh.
fun to do right now, but it's late.
Nah, this is good.